Okay. Hello again. The fact that I've kept this up and this is the fourth day means it's going all right. And then I immediately cough. Good for me. Gonna play some Moonbreaker because Moonbreaker's awesome, and I need my friends who play video games to get this game so I can play it with them because right now I just play against AI and it's fine. Like I'm gonna do some boss run because this game is super fun. I love doing boss run. It's a good time. Um, apparently it started around this. I'm gonna abandon this run because I don't remember starting it. It was right at the start. So, who will what group? I've done all of these. Let's see. I have two failed runs. Oh, I think that's because I abandoned that. Should I make up for that problem or should I go for something else? You know what? I don't like the look of two failed runs and one successful run, so I'm gonna do that. Weep. All right, gonna break the Moonbreaker. God, this game is cool. All right. First up against Tao Tai, and I'm playing the boss run Zuna. Okay. Yes, thank you, drones. Let's see. What do we got starting off? We've got right. Yeah. Hello, Toltecon. I think your icon's a little messed up over there, buddy. That's fine. I don't really want to use either of these, so don't have what I need to summon anything. So I'm just gonna get myself to cover and get Toltecon moving. Gosh. That'll be how things begin. Opponent's turn. Yeah. Moonbreaker is super cool. I love the look of it. I love the game of it. Assign down another crash of speed. Oh! That's a good. Oh, sorry. And Tatai, you got attack is equal to unspent cinder. Okay, and you need melee stuff. So let's get some shoosting into place as well. First move Toltaken. Yay, get the thingy. And Armagina Yuki, who's a great character for Zuna because you get Toltecan and Cinder and good times. And deploy the Majan. Sorry, Mahan. Keep forgetting that. And then at the end of return restore health to a crew, to the target crew. I mean, I might as well target somebody. There we go. I'm just gonna take some more cover. And my turn. Oh, really? Well, let me examine you real quick. How do I do that again? There it is. Yeah, I'm examining this dude. Don't mind me. God, like the models in this game are so good, and like the game hasn't been updated in a little while, but I really hope it continues to get support and updates because it really deserves it. It's a really good game. Um, and like all of the guys that all the what's the word? The brain. All the crew leaders, the captains on the boss run, are not currently playable. Then I want to fix that because I think it's really cool and I want them to do things. Okay. Beatrice? Let's Beatrice. Wait, actually, I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of Screels. Screels? But you can't do a fight. But you can assign a Dado. And you can, yes, Axel Pyro can fire a Flamer and do that. And stay in the thing. In the Mahan. Gosh, yes. Good times. Yeah. Heard about Moonbreaker by watching Bricky because he talks about games that I haven't heard of, and I could have done a lot more on my turn. I just chose not to. Oopsie. But I watched this video and this game sounds really cool, and so I wishlisted it, and then eventually got it. It was still in early access. I think. And I got it, like, when it fully released, because I don't like buying things that aren't fully released. Which is why I haven't played Hades 2 yet. And I want Hades 2 to come out in full so bad, and I know it's going to take a while. And, like, it's super giant, so it's going to be good, but, like, God, I want it. I want Hades 2 in my brain and body. um, hmm. And then, why did you take less damage? Oh, resilient. Also, reduced to 2, I think it's reduced by 2, because if all damage was reduced to 2, that'd be really nuts. I think that is actually the case. So, and then who is this? Oh, that's that. Okay. Wait. Oh, right, because Told God, I don't remember if... Yeah, Told God didn't fully just, like... Yeah, I remember. I know what's up. I just get rid of this. I just don't want to deal with it. Okay, and Fire Sale's not going to reach both of them, but if I move here... Yeah, if I move here, I can do it. Fire Sale. Well, hey. You can fire a flamer. And you got an explosive to lob, and you got 2 flamers. Yay. So this... Let's call a favor. Have any crew boxes deployed? No. We'll just do a shooting. Slightly change the position of the Mahan. That'll take up all of the cinder that I have, so I don't think I'm actually going to do that. But I will move. How far can you move? Not very. Good. So I move over here. Fire flamer. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. Kaplawi. Axel Pyro is apparently the cute one. And can't really do much else. Oh, well, I could kill this dude and get back into the Mahan. Hell yeah. Baby. Yeah, there we go. You missed. Thanks, Mahan. But that seems like a little bit of auto damage, I think. I think that's automatically, you can't miss with that effect. But that's okay, because I have a thought it was signed there. Still no crew boxes? Maybe, it's been a minute. Maybe you don't get them on the first level. I don't remember. But I can do with this. And I don't need to call favor right now. But, oh my god, excuse me. I die. Fire Flamer. And then move again. And then Fire Flamer again. And only hit Tao Tai. And there we go. And move. I can't hit. Okay. New imports, you say? Let's see. I don't think I can get you around. And if I do that, I still can't get in. That's a shame. Well, I'll move you a little bit. Fire Sale again, because why not? Because at the very least, I'll be able to do this. Sleeper Mine. Okay. And then you still have your Flamer, right? And, oh. Well, I can't not hit you from where you are. So, I'll just howl. What? What did you say? What did Torian say? Dang it. Something about his skin? Skincare routine? I guess. Okay. Kablowie. Yeah. I don't doubt it. And then let's just move Zen back. Or Zuna. Zuna? Zanu. There we go. For the tiniest of moments of thought that she said, shag it off. Like, man, I wish I could. Ugh. Yep, that's a joke, folks. Yeah. Man, I think this game hasn't like gotten an update since February, which is a shame because it really deserves love and attention that it was getting before fully released. Um, favor, range attack. I mean, I can just end this, so I think that is what I will do. Because nothing else is dropped. Yeah. Woohoo! Did it! I did the thing! Julie! Yay. I don't know. I don't know how long I plan to stream. I don't know how long I plan to play the game today, but if I get through the full boss run, good for me, and I'll probably call it there. Maybe I'll paint some stuff. I haven't painted in a while, in this game. We'll see. Oh, goody, Ekti. Seeing a lot of the characters in this boss rush thing are characters I want adapted into captains that we could play as. Some of their abilities feel a little busted, but I think that's because in boss rush... Tipu! Oh, I apologize if that was too loud, but yes, Tipu. I love Tipu, Destroyer of Galaxies. Yes, I am fully ripping Bricky off there, but it's for good reason. Oh, hell yeah. But, like, okay. So, permanently given ally in range +2 attack, like, that's pretty bananular. And, but having 40% reduced accuracy is, like, fine. Like, I don't know. I think this would be fine as as far as characters go. Because, you know, like, I think about some of these things, like, oh, like, as you go through boss rush, you meet more and more things, and you're like, oh, man, that would be really cool to see, but at the same time, it's like, wow, they have a bunch of additional, traits added onto them because you're getting further into the boss rush, so it's not exactly an accurate depiction of what they're going to be like. But at this early stage, base level, it's cool. Also, like, look at their designs. What did you do? Oh, yeah, just gave yourself more strength. And Cloaker. Come on, man. That's fine. I got Tipu. And I'm just gonna give oh, well, freak and a half. Alright, you move this little bit and then give Tipu the Dado. Yes. Ah. Dude, heck yeah, man. And the next thing, this is, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just get Florio on the map because screw it. Ooh, what's this? Permanently reduce units cost by 2. If I do that for Florio, that's not a bad plan, actually. It's also a really good plan for Tipu, but that's fine. If I can deploy Tipu in turn 2, it should be fine anyway. There we go. And you're stunned. That's fine. And that will be my turn. Yes. Cool. Let's see what happens next. Because, yeah, bringing Cloaker out and I bring Tipu out, it's a bad mix for Cloaker. And keep giving yourself more strength. Yeah, 16% chance. This isn't XCOM. That's a joke. Oh. Hi, Arya. just deploy Arya in the, like, fully triangulated the sniper in the middle. I don't think that is a good plan for you. That is a good crew get, though, so I'm gonna grab that. Woohoo! And then, hello, Tona Mystic Manteo. Some of these characters, I do not understand them, but that's kind of cool anyway. I know very little about a bunch of their, like, backstories and stuff, but that does not detract from the experience of the game. I just want to be able to, like, experience what they're up to without reading a bunch, because I want to play the game! Let's see. And this is whenever Tipu hits. I don't think it's going to apply the same way. But that being said, let's still... Yeah, let's bring out Fixer. Because get my, what's the words? My, Captain Healing Squad going. And then... Bombard. Just hit the Captain, because I want Tipu to get stronger from hitting the Cloaker. And also Arya. And is that going to be my turn? Yes, because I can't deploy him on him. But I will soon. Hello to viewers. I don't know if either of you know what Moonbreaker is, but basically, you got models, and they all got different abilities, and you fight other folks with models, and you got captains, and I'm playing the boss rush mode, which is basically gets a bunch of AIs. You got to kill their captain before they kill you. And that's not going tremendously right now. But no, it should be fine. Nice. And I got more things drop. Any other drops? No. Yeah, but this game is super cool. It's made by the folks who made Subnautica, which I also have not played, but I've thought about, which for the game genre that it is and the kinds of things that I'm into is kind of surprising. But all in all, this is a freaking great freaking game. Nice, huh? And like, I heard about it by watching a video by Bricky, and you know that very much inured. I think that's the right word for this. Me to this game, and I waited for it to come out of early access, and I bought it, and it's been super cool. Because like, not only do you get to play this game, you also get to paint the models. And it's like a really in-depth painting system. In a way, it's like too much like real life painting. Because you can't put in like hex codes for what you want to paint. You have to like fully mix the paint colors together. And I must start get through. So like fully, like if I want a specific shade, I have to mix the paint tones together, and it's like, you know what, that's something I actually would like them to change at some point if they eventually do come back and start updating the game again, because they really should. Because I get the impulse to be like, oh no, I want to make it like a realistic experience, but like it's an optional realistic experience in that way that it would be nice, because I could like, if I want to have a bunch of colors that are matching, I have to remember to save the palette, save the paste that I'm using in a palette, and like if I didn't do that, I have to recreate the color that I got from one model to another. Ooh, Rebuilder Texo. This is a great unit. And what do we have here? What? Oh! This is great. Yes, I am absolutely going to take that. And thank you for Tonomistic Meteor. Oh god, these models are so well designed, and like it's so hard to get a good look at them when you're just like playing like this. But you can still get a look at them this way, and obviously you hold a button to just like pick it up. And like, god, so well designed, and like the lore is written by Brandon Sanderson, who is an author I have heard much about but never actually read any of his stuff. And I feel like I should change that. I don't know. Nope. I have, just looking over at my bookshelf, I have Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson on my shelf. And it's just a book that I own but have not, what's the word? I have not read. I'm not going to be able to attack you because of Cloaker. Wait. This is right? Oh, I'm just barely not in mill. See, all right. That's fine. Now we can attack it. And holding A, and I can get all y'all. Haha. Get fucked, nerds. Apparently I worry too much. That's, I mean, not entirely inaccurate. Get Yuki on deck as well again, because Yuki's great, and Yuki will take care of the Cloaker. Yay. And now we can move in with Tipu. Hell yes. Tipu, Destroyer of Galaxies. Gets 1 attack and health every time it hits something. And to quote Bricky, Tipu can become a problem. Oh, you already moved. Oops. Okay. I just deploy the Mahan slightly differently. It will then affect all 3 of these folks. Right? Or did I miss it? Did I not fully get it? That's fine. Try for... I hit! With a 46 or whatever % chance. Nice. Cool. Fire Cell's not gonna... Okay, yeah, end my turn. Bombard, because like you think, oh, it's just a turret, but no, it's like a freaking dude on a like mobile missile platform. It's great. Ah! And that's why I perch myself next to the health box. Oh boy. Tipu, Destroyer of Galaxies. What's the thing? Music, voice lines, voice line writing, everything here is freaking top notch. It's phenomenal. And yeah, this is great. I really don't want to lose Tipu though. So I really hope that I can either entice this this computer with other options. Guns, blades, guns with blades. I mean, you have my attention. If I bring you here, bomb. Oh wait, can I keep Tipo out of the line of fire? Yes, I can. Hell yeah. And then fire sale. Range attack. This is good. This is going real well for me. That's less useful. Okay, at least for now. But Tipo can throw a sleeper mine. There-ish. That'll arm at the end of this turn or in the end of next turn. And hopefully Tipu lives, because right now Tipu's at risk of death. And I don't have any way to save him. Ugh. My lovely Destroyer of Galaxies. I homebrewed Tipu, a version of Tipu in D&D, because I am a sadist. Oh, please, don't target Tipu. Don't target Tipu! Don't do it, no! Miss. Yes! Oh! Oh! On a 61, it missed. My eyes are moist. And not because I'm crying, just because if I didn't know what else to say. That's the only reason why. Okay. Tipu will end this. But also, who's here? Glitter. Glitter's weird. Yeah, I don't think I need Glitter in my team. So... I mean, this'll end it. Let's go, Florio. Bomb, and we'll bomb. Good for me. Ecti overcharge. Heck yeah. Dude, heck yeah, man. Oh, God, this game's good. Like, I don't play against... I think I've had, like, I don't know, at most, like, 5 matches against real people, and I don't care. I know a lot of people really like the competitive aspect of this game, and, you know, building out your own teams and putting them against other teams. It was like, man, I will just arrange very simply, pick a captain, put a bunch of stuff together based on a concept, and then practice against AI, and then I will, like, never touch that team again because I just like playing around with different concepts and team combinations. It's so good. Yeah, we got Zuna. Skipper and Momocyte. Now, if I remember correctly, Skipper and Momocyte... excuse me. Morlo visibility? Sure. And give an ally range accuracy. Ooh, and a healing thing? Yes, 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 yes. I will take all of these things. Ooh. But I have 10 units, and more things might drop. Don't need Axel Pyro. I don't think I need Torian. Beatrice is not particularly useful to me. Although I do feel like having a tankier character would be good, and you have armor. No, I'm going with a full, like, reduce their accuracy thing. And you shoot, and what do you do again? Oh, Skipper and Bomb Sight. Like, it's a freaking Go-kart, guns, bomb, dodgeball team. Love them. And you, right, you shoot a line of grenades. That gets in the way of my, yeah, it gets in the way of my accuracy plans because, or like messing with their accuracy because grenades don't care if you actually can see them. Um, so I guess I gotta just do a little bit of bum rushing uh with Toltecan because Toltecan will just revive himself. Thank Zuna and Toltecan. I remember the last time I actually took a close look at Toltecan. I know we like pulled him up earlier, but like I didn't, I didn't know whether or not it was just a good dog. I don't think I remembered that. Good. Fate was your time done. Oh, what's in the box? Okay, it's another health restore. That's fine. It's the same as the. All right, fine, whatever. And life is gonna cost 5 because I reduced it. That's good. 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 Okay. Yeah. And this ride, this Fatal Tantun. This is actually I would like to get this unit for this run at some point. That'd be good. But until I do, it still has 4 health left, but I can't really do much about that from where I am. Okay. Toltecan should stick out there on his lonesome. So in the meantime, let's set up my little self-healy jams and deploy my hunt. Just if I can discourage them from shooting at me, that would be good. And oh, it's taking a little Fixer's taking a little bit of damage, so I'm gonna give him a Dotto. Yes, 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 yes. And howl because screw you and your speed. This is soft cover. Yeah. I don't know what these noises are. I'm having decent energy today. Apparently, I took like a 2-hour nap from like 3 to 5, or no, it was like from 5 to 7. I don't know. It was a little while ago. I took a little 2-hour nap, and I don't normally nap. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at sleep, and yes, it is a skill. I promise. And you don't realize it's a skill until you find people who are bad at it, and that's been my whole life. Tipu! No, not an enemy Tipu. Oh, this is bad. And my Tipu's hit points, not Tipu, stats have reset, so this is a problem. I gotta shoot at Tipu. You know what, Fixer? Thank you for supporting me and saying I worry too much, but that is a Tipu. So, grain of salt, and like 16 HP, has plus 8 max health because of boss rush. This can be an issue, and I would like to not have to deal with it. You're not. Turn to this. Do a melee. Do a howl. Just to make Tipu slower, because please. I can't currently aim at Tipu. How far can Tipu move? Can move to about there-ish. But there-ish. Ugh. I need to shoot at Tipu in order to be successful. Well, that was something. Oh, Yuki's a good plan right now, actually. A really good plan. 11%? Yeah, I didn't think so, but free to try. Sleeper Mine. Oh, yeah, get in Tipu's way. I don't know. Yeah, Fisher's in range of it, but has Dado, so it should be okay. And I know I'm gonna have the bridge points to whatever it is, the but I want to get Florio out here so that I can just start the process ASAP. Because oh gosh, Oh gosh, Tipu. Oh, good. That's all Tipu's gonna do for this turn. Good. I am safe for another day. Yeah, it's fine. Didn't even get a chance to arm, but it ate your attack action. Oh no! Jailbreak. Jailbreak means the fixer can't move because they're touching. And who's in here? Chuck and Co. Not a bad idea, actually. Because I could throw Tipu away. But I am gonna do this first. Go over here. And howl again. Because I want Tipu's movement to be dog crap forever. Because how long does this last? Just for lose 3 speed for 1 turn. Yeah, so I just need to have to keep doing that to keep messing with Tipu. Oh boy. Oh boy. And if I have 5 out of 6, so I can't get Chuck and Co if I bring anyone else out unless a crew goes down. Which I don't want to do right now. Don't want to deal with that. So, I'm in a bad position now. And if I do this, can I hit Tipu? I can! Ha ha ha! Get fucked, Tipu. Oh, but also, I can't... If I get Chuck and Co, I can't bring out my own Tipu. That's fine. Wait. Oh, right, Tipu's attack went up because it hit the mine. Oh, that was me being dumb. Lob an explosive and hit the Tipu and jailbreak. Good, 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 good. And I'm gonna start needing cinders, so I'm gonna do this. And if I shoot, you hit back, which sucks, but it's gotta happen. Yeah, none of these are better options right now. And then, return allied crew to the bridge and restore 3 health to it. That means I can break on Tipu. If I can I can. Oh, glorious day. So if I do this, and then I summon Tipu here, I can get free hit right off the bat. Quabam. Now our Tipus are on equal footing. Like I said, this Tipu has much less speed. And I think can still touch my Tipu, but it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh man, if I can get Drum Dancer Tali, that'd be great. Because Drum Dancer Tali can let Tipu attack twice. Jeez. Skipper and Bomb Sight. I wonder which one's which. Yeah. Oh, Tipu going about his business somewhere else. Thanks. Oh, freaking young Cokerly. Oh, man. Because you're going to get stronger every time a crew dies, so I have to kill you first. And who's in here? Gauntlet? Oh, Gauntlet's good. But I feel like I should deal with both of these first. Yes, get my Tipu stronger. Yay. Assign a Dado to Tipu. Jailbreak didn't get close enough to move Yuki, to lock down Yuki. This is good. This is good news. This is fantastic news. I'm gonna shoot. I missed on a 92. We're in XCOM again. Okay. Okay. Now what do I do with you? You have your speed back, so I just gotta keep moving and howling. And I'll get Truck and Co. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'll attack too, because Toltecan is gonna resurrect it afterwards anyhow. So, I mean, Dragon Go is slow for a turn, but you can't move anyway. And I can toss Tipu, and that will bring that Tipu close to my Tipu, but also, is this the right play? Because this Tipu's speed is reduced, but if he ends up in there, might be able to get to the captain. I don't want that more than anything. Although that looks like... Could we stuck with Jailbreak? No, but Jailbreak's going to be able to move. No, I will not toss the Tipu. I will not do. But I can bombard. And I can't... Oh. Oh, genius. I am SMRT Smirt. And Toltecan is gonna come back. That's gonna be lovely for me. And that T-Poo took damage, and my T-Poo did not. And the captain took damage. What a glorious moment. Um, in the meantime, I will also try to protect more folks by doing this. And you can move further away. Yuki's over there, that's fine. You're fine over there. Yeah, this is good, right? Actually, now that I've moved Captain, this is not a terrible idea. Hey, guess what, T-Poo? Oh, God, it is, it has like so many options and ways to change things up and play around. Right, your movement is that, but T-Poo's movement is this. So that's what I have to say. You hurt my T-Poo. You will die. You hurt my T-Poo. Maximus, you arrogant bastard. And Skuriels. I don't need Skuriels. I would like to get Antios, though. If I can't. Well, I can't until somebody dies. And self-restore, so you're going to come back in a turn. That's fine. T-Poo. Come over. Just get out of everybody's way. Get as far away from everyone else as possible. And attack the captain. And... Oh boy. I think actually it's probably better to deploy Mahan over here at this point. And Bombard. Ooh, oh, out of range of Bombard. That's not particularly common. But got the T-Poo. Oh, not a good chance to hit though. I gotta try. I gotta try. I can't do much else to deal with a T-Poo. Please hit. Yes! Oh! This is good. This is a good match. I am having a good time here. So if I move, I could chuck Jailbreak, which would mean that Yuki could move. But I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't toss in any way that matters or helps. I wish I could undo this movement, but I cannot. But I'll do this so that I can hurt Jailbreak at the very least. And everything else should be fine, I think. Yeah. Something else as well. I know that, like, you can see the icons in terms of how these things function. I mean, I've used a lot of abilities, so you can, but, okay, you can see everything here. So, movement is green, you know, because over here we got Menteo. Menteo can move. Move is green. Great. Then you have the Cinder abilities, like Toss It, and then you've got the regular abilities like Melee, or like Attack, basically. One tiny bit of UI complaint that I have is these icons underneath these two should be reversed, both in color and in position, because Cinder is an orange color, but the melee attack action is the orange button here. Also, they're arranged move, attack, Cinder abilities, and this one goes move, Cinder abilities, attack. Tiny little UI change that would make a world of difference for me. Just swap these colors and also swap their positions. But I know that, like, some don't have attacks and stuff. But, like, you know, that shouldn't matter too much. It would still look better, I think. But I've got Emma turn because it doesn't matter nearly as much. Come on. What's gonna happen? Oh, you're gonna attack. Oh, my captain's now frozen. This cannot move. Oh, jeez. Right. The grenades. I forgot to factor in the grenades. Oh, not Maximus attacking my T-Poo. Screw you, Maximus. Yuki. Like, okay, that's the thing, because, like, a thing about like the regular view versus actually looking at the models. I look at, oh yeah, this is like Arms Dealer Yuki, and this is kind of like what I can see. And I go, okay, this looks like a big robot thing, kind of maybe like a big robot mech. And then I look at this, and you can see so much detail. Go, oh, Arms Dealer Yuki. Like this big hat is the top of this like mech dome situation, and like it's got a sign in the back and the patchwork grows, but also you can see all these individual weapons being like presented out and like inside the I don't think I actually noticed the ones inside the cloak until this moment. Oh, this game is so pretty. Oh, it's so cool. And I go, okay, cool. And you go, okay, Chuck and Co. Okay, that looks like a robot, and like you can kind of see, oh, robot's got like a pilot and what have you. But go like this. Let's look at more details. Like, okay, so the way it's plugged in, you go, okay, so it's like mimicking the movements, and you've got, you know, the way that the robot is matching the pilot's motions, and like you couldn't see the little like paint jobs and little like wear and tear and rust and stuff. It's so pretty. And Tipu, I rest my case. Oh, who's in here? Oh no, that's Scurrials. Yeah, I don't care about Scurrials. Um, can I? All right, I can't send you over there yet, but send Chuck and Co over here. Yes, you're gonna be frozen, but you're gonna be able to attack. Yes, and then toss. I can't toss Maximus. I can toss you, but if I just do this, that gets rid of jailbreak. Now we can move again. Then I got Fire Sale, which only really affects Chuck and Co, but Sleeper Mine. Brilliant. And I could move Yuki over here to next turn get some health, and maybe turn after that probably get Antios Gauntlet, the Fister, Mr. Fister. And I promise that actually is related to the character, but you can't see him because he's in a barrel. But first off, Howl. Second off, Melee. And then move Tipu, Destroyer of Galaxies, over here, and whoop-bam! Damn right it is. Okay. And I can still toss? Alright, because I didn't toss Jailbreak. Well, it doesn't really matter, though. But I'll deploy the Mahan because, I'm going to deploy where Maximus is, so that Maximus can't shoot as easily unless he moves, which he's good at, but it's funny this way. I'll move Captain, and this is where the Sleeper Mine is. I move my Captain next to the Sleeper Mine. It's fine. Hopefully it'll get destroyed before Arms. Nothing's really threatening Tipo at this moment. Let's heal up, Mateo, or Mantio. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, freaking, okay, again, like, look, oh, wow, it looks like dude running red monster thing, and I zoom in, oh, I can see dude, oh, wait a minute, what's this? And you see, like, he's got a freaking bug on a fishing lure to keep this bizarre, like, plantish camel thing. Oh, and it's so happy. Look how gleeful that creature is. What a good boy. Actually, wait, don't know if I've actually been able to get a really good look at the Dado thing, but that is also like it's a little bug. I think it's probably a robot bug. Oh wait, this model probably has it visible somewhere. Yeah, there it is. You can see on the left, and then the right is the creature that deploys the Mahan. And gosh, oh, the designs in this game are so good. Moisture. That's a terrible idea. All right. Yeah, done with the turn. Yeah, move out of the way, Maximus. That limits your options. Thank you for destroying the mine before armed right next to my captain. That's right, Miss Twice. Thank you, Mahan. Oh no, Toltecan went down, but that's fine. Heck yeah, what's it? New Fangs. What is New Fangs? Toltecan deals damage to a crew immobilizer for a turn? Yeah, please. I'll take that. For sure. Just shoot Maximus, and then walk over here into melee range, so that makes so that you can't shoot me. Or at least can't shoot back if I shoot again. And then just Tipu it up over here. So next turn we'll finish it. Oh, wait. If I toss you over here... Oh, you still can't get Gauntlet, but... That is a far distance to travel for Maximus, but not necessarily a great idea. But I don't think you can actually move because it's a bigger unit. So I'm actually going to do this. I am going to do that. Don't worry, Yuki. You're actually helping. um, and who am I going to put back? Honestly, I'm going to put Chuck and Coat back because Chuck and Coat could use some healing. And the next turn I'll get Antios. And, biscuits and gravy, you know? Right? That's the thing people say. And just a little bit further into the Mahan. Or, no, slightly move the Mahan so that it affects Tipu as well. Yay. Awesome. Awesome. I forgot about Florio. Florio's so out of sight, out of mind. That's fine. You did it. You moved. Good job. And Kablowy. Good job. Awesome. Okay, bring out Antios. Again, Antios Gauntlet. A fist on the horizon. Zoom in. Ooh, this guy's got a weird looking fist. Look at the model. Look at this guy. With the freaking Extendo Cyber Fist with a bird skull or like a beak decoration. God! This game is so pretty. And so now that I have Antios, I'll just kill the captain. We did it, baby! Victory! Vicotory. This boss run is going well, but I'm only a third through. It's fine. Oh, Jiangxi! Again, I don't know if when the last time I was actually like really looked closely at Jiangxi's models. I'm gonna do that too, because Jiangxi looks cool from just that. Okay. Harvest the village bones. Gross. Features an option, Nenepi. Deal 2 damage to a unit, then it gains 1 attack for 3 turns. And nah. Units push when they hit. Push when hit's fun, but not really for this group. I do have 10 units, so who's less useful right now? Yeah, you're not particularly useful to me right now, neither are you. I know you're gonna go away fully once you're away, but you're 3, but also so does Chuck and Go. And difference in costs is fine, but allied range crew gain 30% accuracy, and you have that as a granted ability to cost Cinder. I mean, I'll use this for now. I'll probably swap it out later. And next deployed unit has Ambush. That's going to be a fun mixture with Escape Hatch. Yay. And Aegis Sentinel. I don't like Aegis Sentinel, so I'm not going to choose any of those. And then I like to keep 2 crew slots open for whatever may appear on the field. And now let's take a look at Jiangxi. So, what is this in your bag? It's like... Right, so... Got like some kind of pebbles or growths or something that are being harvested, or berries by these arms, or that it's either pulling from the top and placing in the bottom, or the other way around, like building this thing on top. Curious. And let's look at the front. Got like the hair and this freaking needle thing for the weapon. That's horrifying. Oh, this is probably some kind of like gemstone stuff, because this looks like a pick, like a jackhammer like needle thing. It's horrifying. Ugh, man. I've said it once, and I will continue to say this game is pretty. And then there's this hardcover, which I don't like. It just looks like a big blown up thing. It's overgrown, maybe. I don't know. Wild. Alright, Told again, on the move. Bam. And I don't, I don't need to put a Meteor, and I'm gonna save it. Yes, you do the jumpies, and that's less fun for me. And young Kokoli. Another unit that can become a problem. Crew member permanently gains 50% accuracy. Ooh. What do I have that should have that? Fixer? Yuki? I mean, these are the only two range units I have in here. Let's give it to Yuki. So first, Tiltcan. Oops. Tiltcan, move over here. And then summon Yuki. There we go. And then do I want to put Lancer down immediately? I mean, why not? Still currently my most expensive unit, so might as well just put it down. Is it the Wax? You care a lot about your machine. Gosh. I think I've done some paint jobs on some of these units to make them look like creatures from Warhammer 40k because I am that cool. Oh, you just you took care of your Kokoli for me. Oh, not Toxoid. God dang it. Ugh, because poisons whoever it hits. Rickety backfire. Ooh, that's an interesting choice actually with this captain. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Not a great unit for this specific fight against Jiangxi, but I'll take it anyway. Tipu, not good to have when Toxoid's around. Although Toltecan is a great choice. This, and then move Yuki over. First things first, Yuki shoots. Then... You want to summon somebody else right now? At 4 to 6. This would be... Tipu. Okay. Actually, do the... Oh, no. No, I need to deal with Jiangxi mostly from range because of his jump. And Toltecan is going to be good to slow him down, but that means I should bring out Fixer for more ranged stuff. How is Fixer full health? Yeah, great. So Fixer is going to go over here. Yes, I have. Shoots. Yes, get that dealt with. And you can now melee. You're gonna hit back, and that's fine, even though you're poisoned. But I'm gonna howl. I can still summon Meteor. Okay. Yeah. Not a terrible idea. But Zuna's all the way over there, so it's actually not useful right now. Deploy Mahan. Being over here, why not? And assign Dado to you. That's a good plan. 100% chance to also damage itself in all units in range. So I'm not going to attack with you today. Or at least not yet. Is that... Am I going to damage on there? Yeah, I think I am. I think I will. Oh, I miss your shuffle. Oh, sorry, John. I miss your shuffling videos. How life has been treating you? I miss making shuffle videos. Life has been treating me absolutely terribly. It's one of the reasons why I haven't made shuffle videos in a long time. I'm in a whole lot of debt. COVID was a really rough time for me. I effectively was sedentary for 4 years. So, I still have the skill and education and knowledge on shuffling and all that stuff and dancing, but my stamina and physical ability is not what it used to be, and that feels really bad. But I'm I'm gonna look at this unit in a second. Yeah, life has been rough to say the least. But I'm streaming now because I want to be doing something to kind of like start to feel better. And truthfully, not entirely sure how healthy this is, but I generally have like a higher energy and feel better when I'm in a state of like kind of performing. So, in the period, like in the last couple of years, I've made a couple of TikTok videos, and like when I record those videos, it's like it's a fun time. So, like just as an example. So if I'm gonna be, I guess more or less, wallowing in my terrible apartment alone playing video games, I might as well do it in a way that I can uh feel a little bit more performative about it. Therefore, I will uh be a little bit more higher energy and be in a little bit of a better mood about it. Um, so that's why I'm doing this now. Um, Hence the title of the stream, streaming every day until life gets better. Yeah. No, it should not have flames. Uh, Actually, wait, if I... Oh, I can't do fire cell right now, apparently. Oh, because no one's in range. That makes sense. Yeah, so, I would like to get back to making videos, but that involves a lot of work and time that I have not felt able to put in because of my general life situation, finances, and everything. Like, I want to feel good enough to be able to start taking care of myself, and that is kind of where I'm like at right now. Thankfully, I have managed to get some support with like I'm on the Ontario Disability Support Program, which means I'm not completely screwed financially. I'm just mostly screwed financially because I am getting money from the government because I have disabilities. But um oh but that doesn't cover what it costs to live, unfortunately. And I cannot put into words how much I loathe the very concept of the phrase cost of living. So I'm like, it's living. It shouldn't cost money. I didn't choose to do this. you know? Um and I'm gonna rescue you real quick. Um yeah, so like, uh life's been really crappy. Um but I have through, having this disability support, and also through some help from my like my general practitioner, because like I technically it's not my family doctor because he's a registered nurse, but either way, with my GP, she helped me get in touch with this was a bad choice. Yeah. She helped me get in touch with a group that then got me in touch with a therapist and like a life coach. Admired! Oh! Admired, hello! Ah, good to see you. Man, yeah, but yeah, so basically I have like a life coach and a therapist that I talk to once a week. Um yeah, family doctor this got me. Yeah, no kidding. I was lucky enough to get one. The Now when I say like, oh, I have a family doctor, the person I have is their office is um in the top floor of a Loblaws. Um and their website is like their logo is in Rainbow Comic Sans. So if that gives you a sense of the level of professionalism that I can get my hands on in the situation I'm in. But despite that, my GP is actually like really cool and like good. So it worked out in the end. Um, but yeah, kind of a time. But yeah, so point being is that I now have like a life coach that I talk to and a therapist that I go to once a week. It's a student therapist clinic, so like I'm paying very, very little to effectively nothing. I think like I was told I would be charged $1 a session, but I haven't been charged yet. So, I'll take that as long as I can take it. As long as it'll go. And the life coach thing is free. It's covered or whatever. So that's nice. And they're just kind of both of them in different ways are helping me kind of sort through my life and help me feel better and stuff because I've learned this about myself. I'm really good at kind of like keeping the ball rolling once it's rolling, but getting the ball rolling is where I really struggle. So that's kind of where I'm at. I really would like to do more things. And not to mention the fact that I got on medication for my ADHD that was really, really working. It was working a treat for like a good couple of months, and then just stopped working nearly as well, and that lasted for like a year. And only recently have I actually, started new medication, and like as of this week, I'm on new medication. And I think so far today I've been in a pretty good mood about it. So like in general, so I'm hoping that this is the medication putting in work and things are going to improve from here. We shall see. But suffice to say, life has been rough. I would like for it to not be as rough, and streaming is doing what I normally would be doing, just less alone. um so yeah. And that's why I'm doing it every day. But yes. Yeah, new medication. Hi, hell yeah, admired. How have you been? Because I haven't talked to you in a while either. Also, okay, so this is the dude. Oh man, freaking simple looking ass. I love this ship design though. And flag. The freaking laundry is the flags. So good. Oh my god, it's a robot hanging on at the bottom. I don't think I noticed that before. And it's not even hanging on, it's like as kind of like the ballast thing. Ugh. God, this game is beautifully designed. So good. But yeah, what's up with you, admired? It's great. Grenades are great. You do this, and then no, you're gonna shoot back at me, and shoot you, and move away. Just move you. Getting physical health under control. Got surgery back in March, and turned out I extra needed it. Oh well, I'm glad the surgery did good stuff for you. Um, I'm glad that it solved or helped more than expected, because that's like if I was to get news about how a surgery went, it was like, no, this is even better than we thought it would. That's great news. But I can totally understand that the circumstances are less than ideal for that happening. um, that's unfortunate, but sounds like, an improvement. Haha. So I'm glad that that is happening. And in terms of like getting physical health under control, same. I would really love to do that more. I a neighbor at the place in the place I'm living, he so this apartment that I live in now, when I first moved in, there was a garage in the back that somebody else was using, and I found out later that it was a I found out later that the guy who was using the garage was using it as a drug operation. Don't know if it was like a full lab making drugs or if it was just, where it was being sold, but that person got like arrested or moved out or both. And then new neighbor moved in. Now he like has this like kind of pseudo office. He runs a moving company, and he also like has a treadmill in there. He like recently was like, hey, if you want to just go and walk in the treadmill for some time, by all means. And I'm probably gonna start doing that, because one of the big hindrances I have with my executive dysfunction issues is just the ease of access to doing stuff. And so the fact that like if I want to exercise, I feel like I have to go out and do something. The process of getting myself out the door is the hard part. But like, hey, if it's, 11 at night and, I haven't showered or whatever, I'll just put on some dirty shorts and a shirt and put on my shoes and go up and walk in the treadmill for a bit. I'm more likely to do that than, go to a gym or go for a walk in the park or something. So, that's good. Probably gonna start doing that soon. Maybe I'll do it tonight. I don't know. Um, sorry. Surgeon was like, hey, do you know you have this diagnosis? Did you suspect it at any point in your life? Oh, I mean, okay, super dope for the validation, and pain management has improved incredibly. I'm so happy for you. Like genuinely, that is such fantastic news. I don't know much about your pain situation or diagnoses that you've had. I don't remember or if we've talked about it or if you've mentioned it before. Either way, you don't have to tell me. But I'm so glad it's improved. That is hella, and I'm using hella as a noun for good. Really happy for you. That's awesome. Um, oh, wait, it's not gonna be enough. All right, but it's also not gonna be enough to murder me. I don't think. So you know what? Screw it. Oh, I don't have the cinder for it. This was a bad choice. Okay, well, still gonna do it. It's fine. Um, yeah. I've been fortunate enough to not have like chronic pain, but I have a lot of other chronic issues. And like, but oh no, freaking captivators, Zayana, captivators, Zendaya, uh, this freaking guy, cool looking, not fun to fight against, but it's okay because the game's almost over. Um, but words brain, you know, brain, the thing that the words come from. Um, yeah, like I've had some like chronic issues, and now I have like some more chronic issues, and like some chronic physical issues that I've started to get addressed, and they have been unfortunately costly because healthcare is not in fact free in Canada. It's just sometimes covered. God, I love it here. Um, and yeah, it's been a time. Um, oh man, disrespectful life. Failing convincing you were sensitive complaint too much. Oh, I hate that so much. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. That sucks. And like I have no other way of expressing that idea than just that sucks. I'm sorry. Um yeah, like having people not believe that your problem is a problem is such a bullcrap thing to go through. Um I've been through similar situations and it's never been good. It's never been a good time. Um but thankfully, over the course of the last couple of years I've gotten, you know, diagnosed and assessed with more specific stuff about some of my issues. So like I got diagnosed with severe sleep apnea back in 2019. I got diagnosed with autism in 2022, I think. And it's like, oh cool. I can actually, you know, do things that'll help address that stuff. And the sleep apnea, I have the CPAP machine, helps me breathe while I sleep. Which has been great. It's improved my sleep, but it's not the only thing that's been affecting my sleep negatively. But yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I knew it. It's. I think about this freaking Yeah, I'm gonna get the grappling arm. Grappling arm's always good. Hands-free device. Words. Yeah, it's fine. What is it? There's this cover of a song. Uh, I forget I forget the original artist because I it wasn't a group that I listened to. Dashboard Confessional, the song Vindicated. And there's a video from like earlier YouTube, I would say like I don't know, a while ago. Um and like the way that the dude does the cover of the song is really fucking funny. And every time I hear the words like or the feeling of being vindicated, I think about how he sings the freaking chorus because he just he goes too hard, but in the best way. Um. Oh yeah. Potentially apnea related to anxiety. I don't know a whole lot about like a lot of details about different kinds of sleep apnea. But yeah, anxiety definitely doesn't help with sleep either. um, and anxiety improved because pain management improved. That makes sense. Shocking how much strength and anxiety dropped. Strength and anxiety drops. If I can think clearly. No kidding. Holy crap. Yeah, when I got on my first ADHD meds that like when they were really working, I was blown away by the level of functional I felt like I could be. And I just felt myself going, this is how other people just live their lives? How have we not solved every problem? Because if everybody had the same level of like of what I've got going on right now when my meds were really working before, like if everyone was operating at that level, I can't imagine how we would not have fixed every problem. I felt so powerful. I was like, I have agency and energy to do the things I have agency over. Holy crap. Um Man, I can't find. See, this is a shame because I'm trying to find this dashboard confessional cover now. I don't know if the audio from the game is coming through anymore because I'm on a different window, but I'm trying to find this cover and it's so old that it's not showing up when I search for it. Let's see. Filters, uploaded, upload date. Only up as far back as this year is when I no, I sort by upload date. Can I sort it up by upload date the other way around? Can I just like descending or ascending? No. Because I know that I have it. I have it like it's saved in my YouTube favorites, but it's that's its own rabbit hole. Um, and now I'm way too invested in this, in finding this. I need to find it. um, Gosh dang, why am I like this? Because I'll the second I see the thumbnail, I'm gonna know it because I've watched this video so many times. I just need to see it, and it's a dude singing it, and he goes way too hard, and like I don't think I've actually like tried to make this work while streaming either, so I don't even know like once I find it how easy it's gonna be for me to like show the video on stream, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yes, I do gotta get that answer. You get it, you get it. Um, that's not it. It looks like it, but it's not it. Gosh dang it. Um, I wonder. Oh, there it is. There we go. Found it. So this was okay. This video was uploaded 17 years ago. So this is 2007. This is earliest years of YouTube. Hell yes. Okay. I need to now add this screen capture. Uh, uh, Add this as a thing. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yes. Screen capture. Add. Oops. Yes. Edit this one. Make it this window. Great. Okay. All right, we're here. Full screen. Hell yeah. Okay. And I'm just gonna let it play because it's great, at least until the chorus. Um, can you hear that? I don't know if the audio is actually coming through. Let me see if I can figure that out from over here. I am not used to this program. Because wait, if I go back to Moonbreaker, can I see the audio output there? No, I can't. So, audio's pretty quiet overall. I think there's nothing from the video. Well, yeah, okay. Good to know. Good to know. I would like to figure out what I'm doing. Nope, that's muting it. Okay. Properties? Oh, I can turn on audio monitoring, but mute the output for me. Okay. Yeah, alright. I don't know if I can make it louder. I don't know. If I just turn up, I don't think if I turn up the audio on my end, that'll fix it, but I'll try. Just like if I just raise my volume. I don't know. Let me know if you can hear it all right. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna try to figure this out then. I do need to figure out how to fix this. Okay. Filters. Edit filters. Add a filter. Increase the gain, maybe? Was it like source characters don't have the audio included? That's possible. That is possible. Let me just see what I can do. Like, if I'm in Moonbreaker, could you hear the audio in the game? Just including the source capture. See, thank you so much. Because yeah, you've done streamies. Open the source thing. Show additional settings. Capture cursor? No. I'm using Streamlabs. I don't know what you used or what you have used in the past. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Where's the button to add an audio source? General sources, display capture, audio, display capture. We just do it. Audio input capture, audio output capture. Support desktop audio. Is that this? Is that what I'm thinking about here? Nice. This thing, right? Oh, that had a different thing set up. God. Ow. Ow. I hope you didn't have to hear that because that was a nightmare. Ugh. That was a loud, terrible noise. Yeah, it's immediately back on. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Thank you for helping me figure this out. Okay, if I then this, oh hush, looping audio with the mic will cause damage to speakers. Oh well, I have headphones on, so like, it shouldn't be playing through the microphone. Can't unmute. Why is it doing that? If I just do this, okay. That's playing the game audio, which means I think if I play this, it plays that. Okay, good. This is working. I got it to work. Not really sure why it wasn't working before, but I'm just gonna remove. I'm gonna remove that later and deal with this another time. Okay. We got it. I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit though. But let me know if you can still hear it or if it's decent, good audio. Oh, digital. Oh, okay. Interesting. These are things I will learn more about, I am sure, as I go. Hopefully, it doesn't ruin everything before I learn. Thank you. Alright, here we go.
This is Anna Claire. She's gonna kick you in the shins because she got ninja skills. So eat it.
It's so 2007.
tangles on the string, like slow spinning redemption, winding in and winding out. The shine of it has caught my eye and rolled me in so mesmerizing and so hypnotizing. I am certain now that I am vindicated. I am selfish. I am wrong. I am right. I swear I'm right. I swear I knew it all along, and I am wrong, but I am cleaning up so well. I am seeing in me now the things you swore you saw yourself. So clear, like the diamond in the ring cuts the mirror.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh. I love this video so much. 17 years old, and it still gets me like it's the first time. It's so great. Gosh, like Ben Radisky. This is my version of a song that means so much to me. Hell yeah, buddy. And so, like, ever since I first saw this video, the concept of vindication, the feeling of vindication, if somebody says the words vindication or vindicated, I hear every time. Glad he kept the video up. Me too. It's the only video on his channel. It has 41,500 views to 43 subscribers. Only video. What a guy. Like, I feel like I need to save it for posterity, because I don't know how well I'd be able to handle if it disappeared. I would be the opposite of vindicated. Oh, man. Alright. I'm gonna take away this screen capture and return to my Moonbreaker game. Oh, wait. That's the wrong screen capture. I just removed the wrong one. That's fine. I'll bring Moonbreaker back in a second. Oh, boy. And then we've got... Oh, wait, I can just edit this source, can't I? Change it back to Moonbreaker. There we go. Turn on Wayback Machine? That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna do that. I believe I shall do that. I don't exactly know how to submit these to Wayback Machine, but it's something I'm gonna keep this tab open so I can remember to figure it out. Thank you for that idea. God. Don't mind me. Oh, okay. Oh, upload. You can upload to... Wait, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out later. I'm gonna play at least one more match in this boss rush of Moonbreaker. Let me know if the audio imbalance is weird now, because I think I have sorted out the difference, and I think, yes. Yeah. So just let me know if that audio is good now for the game, because it's really good. I mean, in terms of, like, its actual quality, but I don't know about, like, in terms of the streaming. Oh, boy. Okay. Who am I up against now? Juha, right. This freaky folk. Oh, right. This is the one who could take over my shit. Sounds good? Yay! Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, man. This thing is so huge. How does it stay up? Alright. It's a melee unit.
Feels like yesterday.
And I need to be very ranged focused about this because of take over my dudes. And when it takes over my dudes, they're taken over till the end of the game. I have to, like, keep them alive. Oh, what's this? It's a little market. Oh gosh, there's a lot of flies flying around that fish. That's a lot of fish and a lot of flies. I should probably focus on the action. Oh, Malini. Ew. Reducing accuracy of people. Restoring 5 health to unit. Oh, actually, I have somebody who could use that. Being really backfire. And Florio. Ooh. Both options I would like to heal. But need Florio to be further away. What? Actually, what's Florio's range? Ooh. Gonna bring Florio to this position. Move here. Can I? Oh, that was a mistake. Well, it is what it is. Okay. Totally gone in. Yeah. I don't know, have you heard of Moonbreaker? Have you played Moonbreaker? Because it's a great game that I think deserves more attention. It's gorgeous. It's real cool. I can tell you about it if you weren't here when I was first talking about it. Oh. Right, everyone has grappling chain now. Oh, that means I can do this. Aha! Thank you. That helped a lot. Brilliant.
Opponent's turn.
So I actually have some like audio captures that are not useful to me at all. They're not actually picking up any audio, so I'm gonna just remove them. There we go. Haven't heard about it before. The art style looks really nice. Yeah. So okay. I heard about this video. I heard about this game by watching a video by Bricky. Guy, he's done a lot of videos about Warhammer and video games and stuff, and I like both of those things. But I watched him talking about this video. It was still in early access at the time, and the way it kind of works is that you have these minis and figures, and you move them around, and they all have different abilities and stuff, and they have the captain and what have you. But the appeal, like the reasons why I think it's like so good, is because the people who made it are the same people who made Subnautica. And while I haven't played that game, I am very aware of how beautiful that game is and how like solidly designed that game has been. And the world and lore is written by the author Brandon Sanderson, and it's got like top tier voice work. Yeah, Barney watches Bricky. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's funny because like I've been watching Bricky a little bit. Like I don't really watch streamers. Like tuning in for an entire stream is very difficult for me. So like I like watching the highlight stuff more. Unless I'm like I want to see somebody's full experience of a game that they haven't played before, then might watch their full stream of it. But even then, usually I look for highlight reels and like the edited down versions. But that being said, in completely separate spheres, I've been watching Bricky, and then I started like watching a lot of like different VTubers, and then I watched those worlds collide recently, which has been a really funny experience. Because now Bricky is streaming with and getting introduced to a whole bunch of VTubers, and this is a guy who like, since before I started watching, has been very vocal about his distaste for anime, and I don't know if you know this about VTubers, a lot of them are very into anime. So it's been an interesting time to watch that whole interaction and watch them interact with each other, and it's been very funny. But yeah, I watched this video by Bricky about Moonbreaker, and so like, you know, lore written by Brandon Sanderson and made by the people who made Subnautica, and it's got like big name voice talent in it and gorgeous art, and you can also paint the models. And like okay, you know what? No, it's really, you know, I'm not invested in this match anymore, so I'm gonna concede this match. Or can I just quit? Sign out? No, if I quit, this is gonna take me back to the desktop. I think I just closed the game. I might have just closed the game. Yep, I just closed the game. Okay, give me a second. I'll get back to it momentarily. And then I'm going to showcase the painting and like other model designs and stuff you can look more closely at, because you can see them more clearly in the painter. like I didn't want to concede, because concede means that I like lose the run in the boss run. I didn't want to do that, so I just quit. Okay, collected paint. Here we go. So, like, look at all the freaking units in this freaking game. Like, so many, and they all look so good. Like, sort by alphabetical. I don't know. Admired pickle letter. We'll figure out who to look at. Those got, like, different rosters you can make and stuff, too. I have no idea how long the delay is on this. It's gonna be fun. H. Okay. Let's go to H. Are there H's? I actually don't know. Oh, there's one. We got hit and run. Oh, hit and run's great. Okay. We're just gonna go straight into painting. So, this is hit and run. It's a robot with a hammer. So, hit and runs. Oops. I think I might have just left this menu. Nope, I didn't. Great. Yeah, hit and run. Whenever hit and run hits something, you can move again, which is great. It's got, like, good damage. Not tremendous health, but, you know, it's hit and run, so it makes sense. So, go to the paint. Oh, wait, no, wait. You can hear voice lines.
Right when I think I'm out, my jets are cranky.
Jets are cranky? Oh.
Think about it. Why not?
So much character. Yes, you are 100% right.
Winning is meaningless.
God.
That means nothing.
I don't know why hit and run is so existentially sad.
Open your eyes.
Also, oh, 7 movement. That's fast. Yeah.
I thought I was done.
So, yeah, there we go. Okay, so look at that smoke and fire on this model, and I'm not good at painting this stuff, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. So we got the default paint, but why do I go new paint job? There you go, start here. So, like, just going back to this, discard the thing. Because look, this, like, these patterns and things, these are, you know, made by the professional original artists and stuff. But, you know, it's a fully blank slate here. And you got, like, different brushes, like airbrush wash and dry brush. And you got, like, some decals and mixing palette. Oh, there's a color that I've used before, I guess. Yeah, like, I don't know what I want this to look like if I'm going to try to paint this right now. But let's go to, like, it's so detailed. Yes, and, like, different kinds of coats and, like, different, paint collections you can get and palettes you can collect, and like as you play the game you unlock more palettes and stuff too, even though you can always mix your own. The fact that they give you the chance to like unlock presets makes things nice and easy in certain cases. And you can like have masking and auto. I like auto mask because I am not good at painting, especially in this digital space, because I'm using a freaking mouse. I do have like a mostly vertical mouse now. Specifically I got because of this game, because it was straining my wrist to paint. But like, I don't know, let's pick, let's, oop, I accidentally picked a thing, so let's undo that. Yep. I don't know, like, how do you want, hit and run colored today? Because I'm gonna try. What are some colors you like? Yes, really detailed for sure. Like, even like get like a glow coat. So if I wanted to, I can glow in here. Oops, nope, that's the wrong thing. But if I zoom in, oh jeez, zoom in really far in, but glow on the inside. There you go, got some glow. And like, and that's because I got the auto match. So if I turn that off, it's just gonna be like, oh, glow the whole way. Ah. Yeah, light green's just vibe. Hey, I mean, let's do some greens, yeah. Because, like, the default paint job has some have some greens, but let's make it hella green. Let's do like a... This one's just called Artist. Sure. Artist, and then so automatic starting here, and just regular paint in here, and then I think probably same color for the chest plate in the front. Automask makes this so manageable because I am not patient enough to do this another way. Cool. So I think getting these to match would be good too. Yeah. That's a good start. Did I just make sure that? Yeah, I did. Okay. I wonder if I can do this, actually. I wonder if I can make the mouth, like, glowing from the inside, like fire. So if I start with, solar, that seems like a good start. So start with that, color that, and then go to the glow coat. That just looks like really shiny metal. Okay, that's not gonna do it. Unless I try to make it brighter, or if I try to use, like, this, I don't know. Will this work, or is it just designed to not really look the way I want it to? That's, okay, maybe I just need to change to a different color. Something just fell over, behind me. Maybe like a brighter yellow. Okay, much brighter, much paler, and then once I put the glow coat on... Oh! It's not going for the look I was originally planning for, so I don't know if I'm going to keep this, but that's great. Because I think the original paint job was like a yellow and green. Yeah, it was. So, whole digital paint has... What was I model? Yes, it so does! You are right! 100% correct. Yeah, so there's already like a bit of a yellow and green. So I'm gonna see if I can make it, like, instead of yellow and green, do green and some other color. But I do still like the look of having, like, exposed metal underneath being kind of like an issue or like, you know, wear and tear. So this should look like a metal, but if I change the kind of metal it looks like a more coppery metal. You go green and orange, but wonderful combination of colors. Ooh, what if I make it look like, do this. Make it look almost like it's been exposed to, like, sea air or something. So it gets that, like, that special, like, rust that copper can get. So I could do, like, a lighter green here, and then I can just wash. That's... brush is too big. Just washing here? No. Airbrushing? No. I think I just need to... much smaller. Oh, that's what I think I need. Lower the opacity, increase the brush size, get real in there, start. Okay, increase the opacity a little bit more. Make it better, bit bigger. Starts to look a little bit more like copper that has been hecked with over time. And I can get into the corners, because that's where that shit goes. And then, once I've gotten some corners... Oop, that was a little bit too much in that direction. Oh, wait, I'm on airbrush. That's why it's not looking the way I wanted it to. Heck and bang. Back into wash. There we go. This is going to be better. Or is it? I don't know. Just need to be a little bit more deliberate. Zam, and then up in this corner. Oops. Is that just a weird curve? Yeah. That's why it was being weird with me before, or compared to what I'm used to. It's been a little while since I've done some painting in this. Been a little while since I've painted in general. But, gosh, I love playing around with this stuff. And, okay, now I get a little bit of stipple. How does stipple look? Stipple's gonna look like that. Right. And that's going to work out well for this. Oh, a little bit too much stuff. So, decrease size? No, increase size. And less opacity still? Yeah! Here we freaking go. That is some old-looking copper. Oh, I never didn't hear about this game because he wasn't working yet. That's entirely possible. Ah! Sometimes the camera in this mode can be a little bit weird when you zoom in so far. Yeah, the Moonbreaker Bricky video came out a little while ago, like a couple years, I think, at this point. Which I'm gonna find out real quick because it's in my brain. Moonbreaker Bricky. Says it came out a year ago. In June, the video did. Well, there you go. It's been about a year. I'm just gonna put a little bit more weird stippling and stuff over here. Ooh, and dry brush. Yeah. Get on these corners, baby. That is some gross looking rusty ass copper metal there. Oh, but should still put the metallic coat on all this. Is the glossy coat gonna look a little bit duller? Let's compare on here. We got glossy coat versus metallic coat. Oh, it's because I'm still using the dry brush. Frickin' and the opacity's so really low. Gotta change brushes every time. Oh, that's a lot heavier than I was planning. There you go. Now you can see the difference. Yeah, glossy coat looks good for this. This and this. And this. And these. There we go. Ooh, I missed a spot. I have a shortcut for teardropper, but I don't remember what it is. Because you know it's a tool that exists. I just forget what the button I use for it is. Spacebar. I hold the spacebar. I did have to mess around a lot with the controls in order to make it feel, in order for it to feel good. Ooh, that should be a different color. That should be the same color as this. Yeah, you're right. You're right on that. Ooh, okay. Okay. The auto mask puts these two things in the same colors. I'm just gonna have to be careful. Or mask it myself, which I'm not good at anyway. Is this the masking tool? I forget. Because I know there is a masking tool. Decal? No. That's decals. Okay. Go away from decals. Is this mask? No, this is... Oh, masking liquid. There it is. Masking liquid. Okay. Let me just... I can clean up the edges later. No, the point is I'm masking for the purpose of the edges. Dang it, me. Well, nope. I think you can also mess around with opacity for masking, can't you? Not really. Alright, that makes sense. But I can still do this. At the very least, I'm getting some of this covered, so it's going to be easier to clean up later. Oh, that's an oopsie. So undo that. Or do we just want to clean this up normally? I might say normally, just override it. Because that's the nice thing is that, yes, you can do all this masking stuff, but get right back here. Even though no one's going to be able to look inside this model, but I will know. What am I saying? Because, like, yeah, that's what's great about this is that, hey, it's on the computer. So if you make a doo-doo, if you make a boo-boo, you can, a mask liquid remover, that's what this is for, anyway. You can just undo it or paint over it, and it's not like you're painting over paint. in real life, so it's a lot more forgiving. And like when I was like pretty little, I would say I was like preteen, 10, 11, 12 ish. I did get a little bit into Warhammer 40k. Not so much, like I don't think I ever actually played a game. But I did have like the codex and a couple of figures for the orcs. And apparently, now that I've like been listening to the Adeptus Ridiculous podcast that Ricky hosts, where he tells his friend about wacky crap in 40k, and I've been like getting into 40k more than back then. I have now learned how many editions it's been since then, and it's a lot. The fact that we have like effectively D&D 5.5 is like on the way now, and since I started listening to that podcast, there have been at least 2 releases of Warhammer 40k tabletop rules and editions, and I'm like, that's too many. But either way, I really enjoyed painting the models back then, and like I have some old models still that like I would like to go back and paint someday, but at the same time, I am so tremendously out of practice. But at the same time, who gives a crap? I'm not like necessarily doing it for anyone but me. I'm not even necessarily not. But resources and stuff. All right, oh wait, I have to do the outside of this for masking. Easily spend hundreds of hours fiddling with models. Yes, absolutely. The reason I own the mouse that I own right now is because I did this for so much that my wrist hurt, and so I got a more ergonomic mouse that like points kind of upwards, just like vertical-ish, because of this game. Because I was severely messing myself up by not doing that. Animation. I started getting into 40k growing up. Fell down the WoW rabbit hole. Said, yeah, WoW. I never got into actually. I remember playing WoW at a friend's house. He was like, "Yeah, make a character, see what happens, show it up." And I don't remember what exactly. I think I tried making like the both person and a spellcaster of some kind, and then I tried doing like a undead dude with a sword and a shield, I think. And like I'd never. The classic MMO format has not meshed with me well, but watching animation defend made stuff for 40k was honestly totally fine. What's funny is that because I've been listening to the Adeptus Ridiculous podcast, I've become a lot more knowledgeable on 40k now, but very few people I know are either. How much we spent that it wasn't worth the expenses long term? That's very fair. Also, like, as much as I think that Blizzard has made really good games in the past, fuck Blizzard. Because of how they've been since. It's not good. Really wish Blizzard stopped sucking, because I really want to enjoy the games that they play, or that they made. But they've made it very difficult for me to do so. Yeah, like, there have been improvements made since the worst of it, but it's a long process. All you're running back from Blizzard. Yeah. Like, based off of what I seem to have, like, heard and read and understood and stuff, it kind of sounds like, at the very least, Jeff Kaplan was holding all the worst of it back from the Overwatch team, like, for the most part. I mean, they couldn't escape all of it, obviously, but, like, everything I've heard about, like, people who worked on Overwatch were like, Jeff was protecting us in a lot of aspects. And I'm like, oh. And then he left because, like, he kind of saw the writing on the wall. And, that's the impression I'm getting at least. Oops. That's the impression I'm getting at least. Not to say that, Overwatch 1 was, was done perfectly before that. It very much was not. But it got so bad for Overwatch 2, which is such a shame because, like, man, Overwatch was so good. And I never really interacted very much with games that had battle passes, and boy howdy, let me tell you, the way that I have experienced battle passes with Overwatch 2 and with a lot of other games, especially with Overwatch 2, considering I went from a loot box format to a battle pass format, I did not think I would ever be in a position where I missed loot boxes. Yeah, I bought Overwatch initially, like, day one. I played the open beta. I put so much time and money into that game, and I refuse to put a cent towards Overwatch 2. Like, I have used Microsoft rewards points to get Overwatch coins for Overwatch 2 because that's something I can just accumulate for free and not have to, like, spend money on Overwatch anymore. And, like, it's a shame because, you know, it seems like, hey, things are headed in a better direction again, and they're trying. But yeesh. So much went wrong. Both, like, in terms of the game's actual, like, progress and, like, what happened to it, and also, you know, the developers and the publishers and all that. The fact that, like, it was like, hey, when it was announced, Overwatch 2, this is gonna be the, like, story version. This is gonna be Overwatch story mode. It's gonna be its own game. It's gonna be so different that it's its own game. And it's gonna be the story mode. And, like, all the cosmetics will be backwards compatible. All the everything is gonna be backwards compatible. It's still gonna... And then Overwatch 2 came out and it's like, cool. So, you have to buy heroes now. It's like, oh, so this is directly counter to the ethos that you had when you were making this game. Which was like, hey, no one should have to miss out on content. They should only pay for stuff that they want to pay for that should be necessary in order to enjoy the game. And then that's not what happened. Oops, that's not the right color. And man, they have backpedaled a lot, but it took a long time, and it's not better than it was. And I just really wish Blizzard stopped sucking. And, like, I'm somebody who enjoyed Diablo 3. Despite its shortcomings, I enjoyed Diablo 3. And I was so excited for Diablo 4. And I bought it. I paid money for Diablo 4 knowing what I was getting into, because at that point, all Blizzard shit was known, and I was like, you know what? I'll give myself this because, like, it's not much of a moral grandstanding to not buy a video game. At least from the position I'm in. And, like, you know, I will vocally criticize Blizzard till the cows come home. Even if it's not for, you know, even if the event turns out where, like, it's not current actions anymore, I'll be like, hey, what you did back then freaking sucked. But Diablo 4 was also disappointing. But, like, less from a I don't think it's a good game standpoint, to be fair. Much more in a, like, I disagree with certain aspects of your design ethos and the decisions you made when making this game. I don't know. I don't know if you've been into Diablo ever in the past or anything, but I remember playing through that game and going, I have yet to hear a convincing argument that the bad guy is actually bad and that what they're trying to do is not good. So far, everything I'm hearing is like, that's technically kind of reasonable. Like, classic, don't necessarily agree with your methods, but, like, everyone is saying, no, this is bad, that's a bad thing because baddies do that, and this character is a demon. I'm like, but it doesn't sound like it, and, you know, I don't know, and then I finished the campaign as it was, like, you know, when the game launched, and still had yet to hear, like, an actual argument being like, no, this is actually not good. Like, wait a minute. This is some bullshit. And then, you know, doing the seasonal thing was like, hey, guess what? The story isn't done, and you're gonna have to buy the game. You're gonna have to buy more to actually get the story. I'm like, dang it, Blizzard! Why? High school friends were into Diablo, and WoW. I got into WoW so late. Diablo and WoW, and I got into WoW so late, skipped over it. That's fair. Yeah, like, I just can't believe how much companies have completely screwed over some of their like biggest cash cows, it genuinely boggles my mind. Because like, I mean, like I've been playing a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. I really like Dungeons and Dragons, but the way Wizards of the Coast has treated Dungeons and Dragons, like, wow, you really don't like this product that makes you so much money. Watch the downfall of Bungie 3 and Halo's. Okay, yeah. See, I wasn't like present or like aware of really a lot of the crap going on with Bungie and Halo, but I started to hear more recently a lot of people. I've heard over the years people praising Halo so much and be like, "Oh man, the Halo games are fantastic. The story's really cool. The lore is great." I like Brian David Gilbert's video about the the Halo lore and all that. And I'm like, you know, neat. And then I saw the Master Chief Collection was on sale for like $4 or something not that long ago. I was like, you know what? Sure. So I got it, and I gotta say, I played through. I played through a whole bunch of Halo games. I played through the first 6 Halo games, meaning 1 through 4, and then also Reach and ODST. And man, I don't get the hype. Like, I'm sure they were great back in the day, but you know, for me at least, like good, satisfying shooting gameplay. That goes out without saying. But like the way I had heard it praised in the past for like its story and everything, I just did not get it. I think, and I don't know a whole lot about the get some fire in the core. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love that. I've heard people saying that there's like a lot of contention around like which Halos you like and which Halos one doesn't. You got words about how it's gone. Ooh, I'm interested. Like, how it's gone since what point? Because, like, the Halo game that I liked the most is Halo 4. By a pretty significant margin, I think. And I think I've heard people saying that, like, people have very mixed... There's a very widespread level of opinions. Tactical game dev also fit to Rooster Teeth, REP. Oh, yeah, because they did Red versus Blue, which had Halo stuff. Yeah, you know what? It makes sense that would affect them, and that also freaking sucks. Yeah, God. Rough. Yeah, let's get some fire in this fire. Oh, no, not the entire cloud being fire. Oh, gosh. I know that, like, professional artists did this first, but considering how this is designed and the fact that this just goes up to this, I can't imagine that they did the same thing. They're not working with the same tools I did when they were making the models, because how the heck? Cripes. Yeah, it's, yikes. Just yikes. But, I think an important factor for me is the fact that I got to play all the games in the Master Chief Collection. So, like, I watched, guy on YouTube, Noodle, talk about the, like, terrible way that the, Halo 1 remaster was done. A bunch got pushed off after Halo 4. I think it was a series went circle jerk on flashy lights and Master Chief, and plot just kind of weakened. Alright. That's fair. I mean, that's as far as I got. And I know that a lot of people don't like Halo 5's campaign. I've heard that, and I've heard that much. So, yeah, I just haven't experienced that so far. It's this glowy coming from inside of the eyes as well. And like these dots. It's like fire inside the head. Yeah, like Halo 4 was the one where I was like, hey, there's actual plot happening that I might, you know, feel some interest in. Which took a while. But for the most part, I was like able to, you know, effectively respect it for what it did for the entire genre of first-person shooters. Effectively revitalizing that genre in its entirety. But, yeah. Oh, don't do that. Don't be like that. Be like this. Yeah, I don't know. When people were like, oh man, Halo's story is so good. I was playing through 1, 2, 3, ODST, Reach, and 4. I was like, I like 4's story. And, you know, coming in with very little to no context about what so much stuff is and what it represents and what it means and, you know, any, like, future knowledge or whatever might have been revealed in books or anything, I was like, I got nothing. So that was just a funny experience for me. Be like, this is the game that everyone said is, like, so well written? Oh, alright. Now, to be fair, like, my favorite video game of all time is my favorite video game of all time specifically because of the story, which is weird because I'm generally pretty like gameplay first when I think about playing video games and what I like about them. But my favorite game of all time is like a point-and-click adventure game, but the story's so dang good that like replaying it, I've replayed that game like 30 times, and it's like rereading a favorite book. It's so good. Halo Infinite jumped ignoring the main story because I was done with the plot. Infinite straight up got rid of friendly fire in a goddamn multiplayer shooter. Well, I mean, like, I will say I'm not a huge fan of friendly fire if I can help it. But seeing what I've seen and like watching actually Bricky play with VTuber Matara Khan, like he's been taking her through Halo for the first time, and watching the like what I can only imagine is the cultural experience, like the Halo experience of playing through the campaign and just killing each other all the time. The fact that they took out friendly fire seems pretty crap. Like, if it's really part of the experience, don't take it away. I think that's like the important thing. With a lot of this stuff, you know, is this helping or hindering the experience of the game? What is the experience of the game? What do people get out of the game that they're playing? That matters. Believe it or not, developers. Yeah, for the first part of the comedy, yeah, I saw it happen. And I like totally get it. I think if it never had friendly fire and introduced it, that would also be met with valid criticism. But yeah, it's a weird thing to take away, especially when, like, from what I've seen, Halo as a series, I mean, from what I know, Halo as a series is, like, incredibly influential and has a whole bunch of, like, very diehard fans that really love how it's made and designed and everything, so the fact that, like, certain aspects like that were so, like, you know, considered part of the experience, and iconic, and then they just took them away, and I'm like, that seems like a strange choice. And, like, man, there are a lot of games that, like, I really appreciate what people are like, trying to go for, and like I respect the attempt and the vision more than I respect the result in a lot of situations, honestly. Like, man, I don't know if you ever played the Saints Row games, but if you did you play Ages of Mayhem? Or I mean, even if you didn't play Saints Row, did you play Ages of Mayhem? Because Ages of Mayhem, that is a game that I think had so much potential and did not get what it needed in order to be a great game, but really could have been. Only tried 3, I think we're not for very long. That's fair. I heard, I mean, a lot of people were really hyping up 2, and I think I got like the series on a massive discount a long time ago. I'm gonna give this guy a purple mohawk. So like I didn't except I think all that was on Steam, I think still at the time, was 2, 3, 4 Get Out of Hell. I think that's all of them. And then there's like the new one, and there was also Age of Mayhem. It's not technically part of the series, but how super shiny purple mohawk. Hell yeah. That versus the regular metallic coat. Nah, that's ultra metallic. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Frick yeah. I don't actually have to make that what I do for the eyes. Miss an eye. But like, I mean, Ages of Mayhem is like a really, really cool idea for a game that just did not get everything it needed to be executed well. Like a free roaming environment with like battles and encounters. Yeah, same. I have a lot of time, but no money. So that is like where I'm at these days. Oops, wrong thing. But there were times where I had some money and spent it on games. Is that right for these hinges? Nah, these hinges should be rickety. But put it on these for those? Nah. Keep the purple as it is. It's like a small accent. Yeah, like ooh. Should these be, I mean, these should be metallic because they're cables, but they could be like a shiny rubber, so we like glossy coat. I mean, okay. Go over these, and then go over them again with the glossy coat instead of this ultra metallic coat. Yes. And then glossy coat for these. Is that better? Do I like this better? Cool. What is it if it's just no coat? Ah, it doesn't look straight. Okay. Red metallic. I want to look like rubber, which does have a certain glow to it, so I think glossy coat's going to be the right call here. Insulated wires here. Yeah, I don't know. But Ages of Mayhem, like, it's a really cool concept, but like certain aspects of stuff about it where like you start to describe what it's about, and then you have, you know, a certain assumption that turns out to be wrong, and it's almost invariably because they did not have the money to do the thing, or the time to do the thing that they needed to do the way that it could have gone. Please give me this. Yes. Yes. Well, maybe chase that. These just a good old dark plugs. And words. Because like, okay, so picture, if you will, a like almost Overwatch-esque level of like, you know, bright and colorful character design, but you know, with like a certain level of irreverent attitude that was well associated with like the Saints Row franchise and stuff. But like colorful cast of characters with unique abilities, and you go out and there's like, and it's teams of 3, and you go out and you know, fight robots and stuff in like a weird like cyberpunk-esque version of Seoul, South Korea. Like drive around in a car and, you know, do all kinds of stuff. And you got like 2D animated character trailers for every single one. Like it was doing what a lot of games would do in the future before they were doing it. And it's like, oh, that's real cool. And you go, okay, so like you have like your team of 3 characters, and you go off and like do stuff and fight stuff. Like, cool. Like, so like, can you play with friends in multiplayer, or like each of you plays as one of those heroes? No, it is, you are stuck to a single player where you're playing as all 3 characters and you have to swap between them. And like that, I was like, that doesn't seem right to me. This might, is that the same color as this? No, it's not. So if I go here, yeah, that might be better. Yeah. It just felt like missed opportunity. Like, hey, you have this game where you have it, like, literally the point of the game is that you are a team of folks going out and doing stuff. Why the yuck are you not letting people play together in this game to do that? Because I feel like that is a no-brainer, and it just wasn't the case. Which I think should have been the case. If I do this, and then I give it this coat. Is that what I want? Yeah, that's what I want. So like that. Oh, that feels like a missed opportunity. And then you go, cool. So yeah, there's like free roaming environment, city. You can like drive around. You can like hijack different cars if you want to go to drive from place to place. It's like, okay, but are any of the cars actually better than the base car that you can just summon automatically immediately and not have to worry about stealing a car? No. So that's a missed opportunity. It's like, oh, there we go again with another missed opportunity. And then you go one step further again, where it's like, okay, so the story you have, it is a like kind of fun cartoonish like like Avengers-esque story, kind of like Overwatch in a way too. Interesting cast of characters, and like they all have like hero teams that can, you know, hang out, and they can like have specific interactions with each other, and like there are specific missions where you have to have a specific team of people together, and then they can like unlock special outfits for the routine. Like, that's really, really cool. Do we get like character developments between these characters? No. Well, fuck. You know, it just felt like there were so many things that felt like, you know, they would have if they had the time and money to do it, but it really feels like they didn't. And I think that's a massive shame. And as a result, the game like was received very poorly. And did like very few people bought it, and a lot of people who didn't like it. I'm like, that's such a freaking shame, because it had so much potential. Is the inside of this glowy? Why are you glowy? Stop being glowy. The hell? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Get in there. What the hell? Paint over it. Paint over it. What the hell is happening? Paint that. Paint it. Okay, we'll turn off auto mask. Maybe it'll let me do it. Why? Is it just reflective? Am I just being weird? Am I just not understanding what's going on here? Why? The phone alarm just went off. This is hecking with my brain. Why are you like this? Opacity is to the max. Change the color to this. No. Stipple. No. Why? What? This. See, from inside the hand. Can I get inside the hand? I can. That's a smart idea. See if it has something to do with inside the hand, because it's not on the other side. Zoom in further. Oh, a little more. Come on. Oh, come on. Let me get inside. In the hand. Come on. I have to get in the hand from a certain angle, I guess. But into the hand. Zoom. More zooming, please. Ugh. Why are you doing this to me now? I saw you get into the hand. Oh. Move. Pan. Scroll. Move. This is a bit of a UI issue, is that sometimes when you're zoomed in really far, you zoomed in real close, the camera pan's hella slow. So I have to do this. And I don't even know where I'm looking anymore. I'm looking there. It is the right general area, right? No, it's not. Frick. Like, okay, you know what? If I zoom out, and I, like, just decide to completely paint over this with a really big brush, or this, it might tell me if it's an issue of reflection. Nope. What is happening? I know for a fact that this is not going to be visible at the end of this paint job, but this is making me want to stop painting. I am so upset that this is happening. Stop! Just no. Just no. No. That's how that makes me feel. God damn it. No. No, it comes through! It goes through! Son of a bitch! God damn it! No! That's it! I'm giving up. I'm giving up. It's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm giving up. Oh, frick. Okay. Name this, Scream Paint Job 1. Then, oh, that's max character limit. You know what? I'm just gonna be goofy and call it Stream Job 1, because why not? Oh, that, I mean, as I would assume Hit and Run would say, is grinding my gears. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I'll save it. Frick. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, before I go, I'm gonna show off some other models that I think are really, really cool. There's some that I've like altered, because some of these are showing the paint jobs that I did, like Age of Sentinel. I gave it like a 40k Identitas Mechanicus look. But this one, Arya, I think Arya's my favorite character. This is also a 40k inspired look, but the original paint job is this, and like, looks so good. And like, hey, really like my paint job too, but it's a little flat, but it's fine. It is one of the first paint jobs I did. Either way, but her voice lines are really, really funny. It's like,
I'll make this shot if you don't make me small talk. Deal? Need some space.
she's a sniper.
If I die, no more happy hours. You won't underestimate me. That's fine. Bright side, no more parties. You're the boss one.
Yeah.
Don't mind the woman behind the big gun.
Yep. Sniper. Doesn't want people to notice her. Incredibly shy. Oh god, there are some really funny ones. I mean, some of them are like, oh yeah, the Captivator. This is another paint job that I did to make it look kind of like a Necron thing from 40k, because I just decided to do a bunch of 40k inspired paint jobs. But this character's whole deal is that they send out a bunch of grappling hooks and just like hold people in place, and if you are held in place, you'll get electrocuted.
Hear a tale of Tona. The warmth of Tona compels me. Let Tona's light captivate your spirit.
It's so nice. Such a cute voice for such a terrifying, threatening unit. Oh wait. Where is he? Where is Matthew? Hello, Matthew. This is Zach's Jakar. And, you know, potentially wondering, why are you calling him Matthew?
Just look like you're thinking.
That's why.
Hey, I'll be honest. I know you can see right through me.
It's Matthew Mercer.
I was being timed?
Hi, Matthew.
Hey, I'll be honest. I know you can see right through me. Not again. Keeping you on your toes. My humblest of thanks. Pushy, pushy.
Yeah.
I was being timed? Finally we meet. Who are you?
Yeah, absolutely. And like they got a lot of pretty like big name voice actors and stuff here. I don't know a lot of them, but then you get, you know, Tipu, Destroyer of Galaxies, and his voice lines, such as... Hell yeah. God, what are some really funny voice lines that certain characters have? This character really funny voice lines. Ooh, where is he? Yes, I know. Flurry. This fucking guy. This character, this unit is chaos incarnate. Because he's a chef. And admired, I don't know if you've ever worked in a kitchen. But this may be one of the most accurate representations of a back-of-house restaurant worker, like, since The Bear.
A few hack critics are about to get hacked. Doubting my superior palate? Too tart. Everyone's a critic. Out of my way! So bitter. You're wasting my time. I can't create amongst fools. Too tart.
This is what I'm waiting for.
You tasted greatness.
That's his death line. I'm waiting for a specific one.
Everyone's a critic. A few hack critics
No, come on.
about to get hacked. Pathetic amateurs.
Yeah, I've worked dishes. I've worked as like a line cook. Man, if I don't work in food again, I will die happier than I would if I did.
Your life is bland.
There's a line where he says, "This is all your fault," and it's so good.
An F? What? You're an F. Phony. Wait. So bitter.
Where is it?
I can't create amongst fools. Everyone's a critic. I refuse to shutter my doors. Your life is bland.
I need to hear it. I need to hear it.
I can't take the heat. What? Knife!
I don't remember him screaming knife.
An F.
Oh,
You're
God.
F. Phony. Wait.
Got the freaking oven in his ass. Excellent. Like, also, his freaking thing, when he takes damage, deal 3 damage to all units in range. If you summon this dude and he ends up mixed in with your own dudes, you should not let him get hit because he will hurt everyone around you. He is so chaotic.
Your life is bland.
Give me the line.
Too tired. You all need upgrades. So who wants a nice brain?
You really sure said? Yes, he does.
You're
Come on.
wasting my time.
Come on, I need to hear it.
I can create amongst fools. Everyone's a critic.
I don't like that this is random.
A few
I wish I could pick the line to
about
say.
To get hacked. Do I smell smoke? You tasted greatness. A few hack
Come
critics
on,
are
I
about to
need
get
it.
hacked.
I need it.
Can't create amongst fools. I refuse to shutter my doors. What? You tasted everyone's
Where? It's not. Ah! It's not showing up at all. Okay, maybe it's only when you summon him. I'll click try me. Maybe that'll work. Not being able to pick the lines. There are a couple of smaller drawbacks, like little nitpicks and stuff, where it feels like, you know, considering how Subnautica was like consistently developed over time from early access throughout release and further, if this game gets the same treatment, I think all this stuff is going to be addressed. But you're not wrong. That is one of the little nitpicks about this game. If I click try me, will you hear the line? This might happen. Oh, come on. So move.
aside.
Yes. And then I'll melee you. So you can see how this can become a problem over time if left unchecked. Because it's not just one time a turn, it's every time he gets hit. So if people keep shooting at him, it's gonna keep happening. It's fun. See, there he goes again. I just need to hear the line. I mean, I know for a fact the line is in the Bricky video, so I might just rewatch that instead because this is not working. But I think I am now stuck in this
We'll get snacks soon.
tutorial for the unit, which is fine. Oh no, I can just click. It's right there. I am a silly. All right, I go back. Yeah, Flurry's great. Gardner Zoe is, I think, my favorite captain because he's like a kind of stick behind and do tank stuff. He's just like a very calm, cool, collected voice.
Our friendship grows. A fresh plot. I live to defend.
Nice guy. Oh, I just remembered. Yeah, you should check out the video. It's very good. Speaking of Overwatch.
I'll have someone kiss it better. An eye for an eye makes the whole moon fine. I hate this moon.
Sound familiar? We're all soldiers now.
That'll give you some airflow.
It's just Soldier 76. It's just Soldier 76.
Go back in time and slap yourself.
Like, it makes me want to make a mod for Overwatch that switches, that adds these lines to Soldier 76.
Seems fortune favors the weak.
Yeah. There's, I mean, they're all kinds of voice actors. Like, it's just cool to hear, like, these folks and different things. Because I think, oh, wait, Beatrice. She's Big Shield Lance Lady. And I think she's voiced by the same actor who voices Judy in Cyberpunk 2077.
I will fight honorably for you, despite my heavy burdens.
Yeah. Big tank and heavy armor who really doesn't like how heavy her armor is.
The wings were a bad choice. Can these wings fly me out of here? Here we go, again. The spirit willing, the body heavy. Well, the armor works.
That's true. She has the armor thing. All of the damage is reduced by 1.
Feeling fine. Oh, boy.
Yeah. It's like, this game is so charming. Oh yeah, Crosshair! I mean, this is a paint job that I did. I'm gonna go to the original paint job real quick. Original paint job. Fantastic look. Love it. Did another 40k inspired paint job. Pretty proud of. But voice line, like, she's an old lady sniper who uses this bot to aim for her. And
Remember the ammo, Amy? They need a parent to pick them up. Are they conscious? These old sticks can still dance.
love it. Like, the voices are so cool, and like character designs are so cool. Shrapnel, freaking Queen, the 3 tails, the massive backpack of shotgun shells, like freaking. That's so cool. And like the freaking decals on the gun too. Like, oh, these are the different things that you've murdered. And like 4 arms. 1 arm just like on hip like that. Hell yeah, good for you. Like a tattoo on this, like, so it's like, okay, this isn't fur necessarily. This is like some weird spiky stuff. That's a tattoo. It's like. Oh,
Hit a magnet.
Barry really likes you.
I'm assuming Barry's the gun.
They're always surprised. Hit a magnet. Too rough. It's their special day. No. Flowers.
Oh yeah. Oh, the freaking heart tattoo as well. Man. Like the details. Ugh. Yeah. Mantli Tipu. Another fucking horrifying creature. So much character. Yes, so much character. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Ready Wrangler Ma. I love Ready Wrangler Ma. So, these weird things are Retties. And you can throw Retties onto people and then, for every Ready that is attached to an enemy, they take 1 point extra damage. but Readies also give Ray Wrangler additional health. And like, you know, okay, Ready Wrangler Ma. Okay, so like Ma's an interesting. No, it literally is a mother because it's a mother robot.
Being a mother is a full-time directive. Mother needs her moon juice. We're sleepy babies. The sacrifices I make. Greedy child.
Like, I feel like if I ever, like, do well enough in streaming that I start to have custom sound alerts, I'm gonna pull so many from this game. Like Dr. Feelbad. Right, it's a great voice. Oh, then we got Dr. Feelbad.
You love my proprietary blend. How can I convince you?
Oh, wait a minute.
Sample my small batch?
Somewhere in here, I forget what unit it is, but somewhere in here is literally Justin Vader Zim. It's definitely Richard Horowitz, and I'm trying to figure out what unit it is. Frick. Who where is it? Who is it and where is it? Frick. I don't think it's Whispers. Because Whispers is a trio of, or like 4 folks. Yeah, no, that's not it. Where is it? Is it Nuisance? No, it's not Nuisance. Nope. Oh, man, okay, I gotta find this now. I gotta find out, I gotta remember which one it is. Sludge Sprayer? I don't think so.
Will this save anything?
No. It's sad robot.
Guys need love too.
I agree, Sludge Sprayer. It's not Crankbait. Rickety Backfire? Is it Rickety Backfire?
Oh, that's smart, huh?
Nope. Dang it. I don't think it's Sticky McPatchy. He's a great healer. Look at his little face.
Oh my, that should be on the inside.
Yeah, nope. Frick. Frick. I gotta find it, though. I'm remembering one of the lines, which is gonna help me narrow it down. It says something about Doom, which means it's not gonna be like a healing character. Is it Switchback? I don't think it's Switchback. This is 2 folks.
Was that meant for me?
Could you hurt someone else? Really?
That's it?
What? We'll serve a double shot.
But don't rush us.
Nope. Although that might also be Richard Horowitz. It's just not the character I'm thinking of. Is it Crash?
Infernal contraption. I thought I escaped.
No. God, who is it? Where is it? Is it one of the boss characters so I can't see them here? I don't think so. What is my brain doing? It might be, actually. I'm gonna look this up. Real quick. Richard Horowitz Moonbreaker. It shows up briefly in the Bricky video, but I don't want to scroll through the entire video and try to find it. But I might anyway, because this is the kind of person I am.
Sniper, right? Voiced by Christina Milian in 2009. Punch. You can aren't debilitated enough are probably in. Come on. Soiled. Side note, as if I could call him, has a Botios, a low.
Won't yield. Nice and the wings were.
Matt Mercer. able to
I'm
recognize
just
a
scrolling
ton
through the
on
video
the
now.
voice alone.
You know what? Admired, how would you feel about watching through Ricky's video together before I log off and go to bed? Because then we'll get the thing I'm looking for as well as you watch the video and all that jazz. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. That means I will then close the game and then change the screen capture to be this. There we go. Full screen that. I am skipping ahead from Bricky's ad for his Expanse video game sponsorship.
Telltale.
But yeah,
And
here we
let's
go.
talk about Moonbreaker.
It's kind of funny because this video is a year old now, and you can already see that there are differences in some of the UI and stuff, like the way the health bars and stuff look. But yeah.
Let me pitch you a video game. It's a turn-based PvP one-on-one strategy game. In this game, you have a roster. This is a major character called a captain and a bunch of little individual models known as your crew. Now, you load into the game with a little XCOM, a little Hearthstone, and a little Warhammer Mechanicus. As the game goes on, you fight over territories and captains, allowing you to bring in your crew as the game progresses. All of your units have special abilities, buffs, debuffs, special attacks, manipulation, control, and you utilize these in ways to defeat your opponent. Then, when you're done with your game, you can head to the paint gallery and customize each of your models to your heart's content, utilizing all kinds of painting techniques like dry brushing, airbrushing, stippling, washes, and so on, all built within the game's systems. These newly made models, which you've made your own, are then voiced by some of the top voice talent in video games right now.
Dropping a naughty one.
Need half a second.
It's within my grasp. Who you need gone.
Don't mind the woman behind the big gun.
This game, headed by the developers Unknown Worlds, famously known for their outstanding survival game, Subnautica. And if that wasn't enough, it's topped off by a lore universe written by esteemed author Brandon Sanderson with multiple high-quality audio dramas detailing the captains and universe. This game would be called Moonbreaker. And
I think it's worth saying I haven't listened to the audio dramas yet. I probably should, because I really love this game and I want to know more about it in lore. Yeah. Anyway.
At the time of recording this, it would have had an average 24-hour player count of 15. This is frankly unacceptable. But my opening spiel was not one of those situations where I discuss all the reasons the game should be good. Moonbreaker is good, excellent even. And as an early access game, it puts AAA products to shame with its innovation, character, and deep as the Mariana fucking Trench level of gameplay systems. See, if you're a fan of Warhammer, like many of you are, this game checks so many boxes overall. Not only does it have one of the most robust painting systems I've seen in a video game, but it's painting that can be generally utilized, because Moonbreaker is a small-scale Warhammer style kind of game with like the kill team and stuff, with excellent voice acting, animation, and strategy. The game goes like this. It's a sci-fi style world with all kinds of wacky characters that range from nobles and honor-bound guards to raiders and scavengers and then plants. Oh, there's so many plants. Before starting a game, you create a roster. This roster...
I'm just realizing that, like, the visuals on all the models that have been updated since then, too, they all look better than in game than they do in this video now. It's kind of funny.
consists of a captain and 10 crew. And there are no restrictions on what crew you want to bring. If you take the
At least some of them.
swashbuckling, ramshackle Zax Jakar, you can still totally fill his crew with nothing but plant people. And in a sense, at this point, you can just jump into a game. Your captains drop down first on one of many rather pretty looking maps, and you get your eye on the current objectives, major ones, and then little cinder piles to the side with some variety in how they're set up. The goal is one of two: either gain victory stars by starting your turn in control of these three objectives, or kill the enemy captain. But to do so, you'll need some Cinder. Cinder represents action points. Gathering these allow your captain and crew to use abilities, and you get more Cinder each round along with more and more points to summon new crew. And crews scale in power, so simple, cheap crew can be dropped earlier while more expensive, powerful crew come later. From there, the objective is simple: get enough victory points or kill the enemy captain. Both are completely valid options and have their own school of play. How you do so depends on the game plan you've set up with your team and how you want to react to the enemy. Because
I just realized that maybe the visuals on the models I was looking at were Bricky's paint jobs, and maybe that was just me being accidentally judgmental. So if that's the case, oops.
most crew have between 6 to 12 health for the most part. Some outliers here or there, but the captain is 25. So killing the captain is an exercise in attrition. Maybe it's better that you camp the objectives and win by points, but the enemy can stop your objective by just standing on it. You can have 5 people on it and they can have 1, and that's all they need to contest. And that's where things get wild. Oh boy, there are so many fucking strategies in this game. I feel like I'm going insane. Winning the game, oh, it's simple, right? But then you get to the units. Oh no. The ceiling is infinite.
No, you got a point there, Mark. Yeah, that's true.
Let's say we get my boy Maximus.
I'm missing a massage for this.
He's a super cheap cost, and he hits for only 1 damage at range, but he's got rapid fire, allowing him to pop, 2-tap. But hitting an enemy refreshes his move. So he pops out, blasts you, and dips away. Good harassment, and that mobility can make him really good at taking objectives. Pop him out, shoot you, and get even closer. Ooh, let's get slightly more expensive. Beatrice
Ready for swift action.
is a 2-cost large melee unit. She's slow, but she's got armor, which reduces all damage she takes by 1. And her melee is a long spear line, allowing her to hit enemies behind her main target. Now, Arya, my beloved,
Let's get it on from a distance.
is a sniper character. Moonbreaker has range. The farther you are, the harder it is to hit people. This is represented by a percentage to hit that gets smaller with range, or through other things like units and cover. But Arya has a big-ass gun, and she's kind of a loner.
Please don't make me mingle.
I just realized how much I've started to incorporate the phrase "my beloved" into my own lexicon because of Bricky. It's a great thing, you know, to just, like, mention something that you really like, say "my beloved," and then keep talking about it. It's a good accent.
So, she has a 2 cinder cost ability to give her 75% more accuracy so long as she doesn't move or take damage. That 3 damage shot is really gonna hit. Oh, and she also has ambush, a keyword that lets her be deployed anywhere and not just near your captain. Oh, and don't think we're stopping anytime soon. It's time for Dome. The Aegis Defense Dome, also known as motherfucking Dome, is an AoE that reduces all damage every one of your crew takes in it by 1, allowing you to have some infuriating turtle compositions. But, oh no. He's behind me, isn't he? It's him. The Destroyer of Galaxies. Tipu. The Destroyer of Galaxies is a 4-cost, 3 damage melee crew with 12 health. But every single time Tipu attacks, Tipu gains a permanent +1 damage and +1 health. Tipu can become a problem. Oh, and how could we ever forget the 7-cost Florio Lancer, a gigantic artillery barrage from across the goddamn screen? Nah, young chap, you might be thinking to yourself already, You said Beatrice has armor, which reduces damage by 1, and motherfucking Dome reduces damage by 1. Does it stack? Why, yes, it does. Did you know when you attack an enemy and they are within melee range of you, once you're done, they will strike you back as retaliation? Remember when I said Tipu gained a permanent attack and health every time it attacks? Every time? You want to know why Tipu is the destroyer of galaxies? Hey, look. It's Drum Dancer Tali. She has an ability to give a unit pummel, which allows it to strike twice. Oh, look, I'm running Astra. She's my captain. I can spend Cinder for Into the Breach, which allows me to refresh a unit's attacks, move, and abilities. Oh, right. Drum Dancer Tali's ability is pummel for the whole turn. What the Tipu doing? Oh, nothing. Just dismantling society as we know it. Much like my, fancy exterior skin I made myself. Society exterior. I should not be let near a paintbrush.
I kid you not, I have played games where I end up with Tipu having more health than the captain. I agree with Bricky. Tipu can become a problem.
Ironically,
Right.
exterior skin I made myself. Society exterior. I should not be let near a paintbrush. Ironically, Tipu, destroyer of galaxies, can't do that anymore with the Astra refreshing the range thing, but still, it's pretty ridiculous, right? They realized it was too strong, so. But this isn't even the beginning of the shit you can do. Chuck and Co. is a really solid unit. Good health, armor, just functionally pretty nice. Chuck and Co. can also, fling enemies in the direction he's facing. Chuck, doing 1 damage and generally being pretty good displacing people. See, I found out though a while ago that Chuck can fling anything, be it ally, enemy, or even item. See, Zax is a captain known for his ranged manipulation. His gun knocks back enemies, and he has a black hole portal to suck people in, and he can drop a mine. Now, this mine takes a full turn to arm, but when it's armed, once it is touched, it will explode for 3 damage in an area. Now, what if I said Chuck doesn't need to be in base-to-base contact to fling something? Who's to say I haven't delivered a mine towards an enemy once or twice?
Yeah.
Who's to say I haven't flung my own Tipu, destroyer of galaxies, towards the enemy, which doesn't count as movement, mind you, and then Tipu has closed the distance and rendered buttholes sundered. Arya, my beloved, is a great ranged character, as we have mentioned, but what if you had Deadeye? Deadeye can give a unit 40% increased accuracy for 2 turns. And what if Taria, Arsenal, who gives the unit rapid fire to double shoot, happened to be by her? And just, what if someone like Amplifier Bitol was around, giving Arya extra damage? Could that mean I could easily do 8 damage to whatever I wanted at any target in the open? Perhaps. Oh, and Taria and Deadeye have guns too, Furia is a high-cost unit. Big, beefy. Every turn you don't shoot her, she gains 3 damage and takes 1 damage. This stacks, as long as you'd like it to. But I'm running Zuna, who can put a buff on a crew member to regen 3 HP to them every single turn. So I can just sit in the back, charge Fury up, over,
Yep.
and over,
Yep.
and over again,
Yep.
until her next shot will one-shot the enemy captain. All
Yep.
I need to do is, keep her safe.
Oh no. Gotta keep her safe, except Chuck the captain. No.
That's fine. We have Tipu, destroyer of galaxies. I can be
I love
here
Tipu.
like forever, man. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't stop. Here's some more. Hidden Run is a melee version of Maximus, where she strikes for a whopping 4 damage and then can move again. But why not make her an assassin?
Let me see what you have.
Get Drum Dancer on her, double attack, and then use Gardener Captain to nest an area with increased movement, giving her 9 speed for the movement. One of the fastest units in the whole game, and have her run up, deal 8 damage to some poor son of a bitch, and run away. Rinse, repeat. Flurry is about as calm as, well, most chefs.
This is all yours.
There's
And
the
does
line.
3 damage to everything in an area after taking damage. It's taking damage from anyone. So the damage he takes from a retaliation melee, the damage he takes from AoE, perhaps the damage he takes from you. Gaslight him, girl boss him, gatekeep him, and smack your own unit to watch him kill every one of theirs. No, it's a continuous loop. Oh, what's that? You don't have enough AoE stuff to hit him with? Oh, well, lucky you. You have Arms Dealer Yuki, which gives all nearby allies a one-use grenade, mine, or flamethrower. It doesn't stop. It genuinely doesn't stop. Every single time I discover new concepts, new builds, I craft ridiculous shit. And what's insane is that, sure, I mean, some of the stuff I've told you about sounds OP, and sure, some enemies get buffs and nerfs here, but let me tell you that there's a counter to all of it. Pacifier O'Teal? Yeah, I'm still going. He's a pacifist, so their ability is... return any crew back to the bridge. I mean, of course the enemy can summon them back, but the turn you summon something, they're stunned with summoning sickness and can't do anything. So imagine spending all that power on Tipu just to have him yeet all the way back to the ship. Or how about Torian, who gives himself and the closest ally 50% harder to hit on the accuracy table. And then you play Zuna, who can create an obscuring bubble, making it even more reduced. So you're in melee range with these fools, and you might not even hit them. Savria Safeguard. She can make the next time a unit takes damage reduced to 0. 1 damage, 5 million damage, it's 0. Fate Twister Tanton. Make it so the next time an enemy attacks, it will always miss. Or one of your allies, and it will always hit. For every crazy combo, there is a crazier one that can stop it, or force your opponent to do something else. It is a game of mind-bending customization, where every single match is followed up with, oh man, what if I put X with Y and use Z? That would be insane. The strategy volume of it makes it an absolute mainstay for this kind of genre. I played StarCraft 2 on stream a bit ago, and I was so impressed at how terrible I was. I want to make this very clear, chat. I want to make this extremely clear. Shut the fuck up. It was an insane level of skill and strategy needed to be good at that game. Though it felt so good to play a game that needed high-level strategy again. I get the exact same feeling from Moonbreaker. I need to think, deliberate, be intelligent. That's quite difficult. And being a good tactician will win you games more than a team or percentage to hit chance ever will. And this is just the gameplay. Everything else about this game is excellent too. Like, as you've been hearing lately, the voice acting work is amazing.
Didn't shy away from extreme balancing to make it more fun. Yes, like, they made everything have the potential to be broken, which means everything's balanced.
In fact,
Wait a minute,
it was a
that was
shame
Chuck and Co. That's the line I was looking for, and that's Chuck and Co. Well, there you go. One character I didn't actually try to find it on. Silly me. Well, either way, found it, yay. But yes, this game gets binoculars.
In fact, it was a shame I couldn't find the individual voice lines for the characters on YouTube. So I reached out to the community manager, and the devs gave me the actual sound files so I could use them in this video. And the voice acting talent they have is insanity. You might be able to recognize a ton on the voice alone. Zax is our beloved Matt Mercer. That's an easy one.
I hate littering, but if you ignore it, maybe it'll go away. Ugh, it's glistening.
But Beatrice is voiced by Carla Tassara, who voices Judy in Cyberpunk. And can I just say, when I got the folder of voice lines for this video, I didn't realize how many are in it. I was listening to them and cracking myself up because they weren't just good, they were kind of funny. Beatrice is an enforcer, but her joke is that her armor is really fucking heavy, so...
I won't yield. Nice and far. Let me at them. Bravery requires teensy breaks. They'll break. The wings were a bad choice. This is getting silly.
Then Arya, my beloved, is the loner sniper, right? Voiced by Christina Milizia. She has this super dorky, adorable attitude in all her stuff.
I see 'em. Hope they don't see me. That's close enough. Gonna curl up with a book on the ship. Glad we invited you, Arya. I could hide in the corner. I'm okay. Avert your eyes. I wonder what would happen if I ate some cinder.
And she played Annie, Amumu, and Nunu in League back in 2009. Greg Chun plays Entios, a low-cost character who's all about punching.
Let us punch. Who says you cannot punch down the fist that feeds? Clenched and ready. You can unlearn. You can't unpunch.
League of Legends
I think about you cannot unpunch so much. It's a good life lesson. One more time.
Let us punch. Who says you cannot punch down the fist that feeds? Clenched and ready. You can unlearn. You can't unpunch.
League of Legends players, as if they aren't debilitated enough, are probably reeling from hearing Master Yi in another title. And then there's Broken Vengeance. And I mean, come on.
Yep.
You know who this is.
Vengeance here. Fine. Payback with a side of soiled shorts. If someone changed these settings, I'm gonna change their settings.
Oh, and side note, as if I could call an OST a side note, all the music in the background of these voice lines is from the game. The game has a bopping soundtrack that has absolutely zero right to go this hard.
Yeah, this music's great. This whole game is so well made.
The entire audio department have killed it here. Between the attacking sounds, voice lines, and soundtrack, the whole thing is top level, one after the other. Though I think it's not just audio, but like rather the games feel as a whole. And I've harped on art direction before, but I must say that Moonbreaker in its own right has a feeling that I haven't gotten in a game of its type. The lore and universe is written by Brandon Sanderson, which many of you will no doubt be familiar with. I and myself am not too familiar with him, but if this is the kind of stuff he makes, I think I might need to check it out a bit more. Like, it has this sci-fi swashbuckling multicultural feel to it. It's extremely colorful and cheery. The characters all have distinct personalities that tells you what they're about, but also a kind of a playful attitude. I think we can all agree that Marvel humor has gotten a bit out of hand, but it's less out of hand when the material it's in is supposed to be laid back and overly silly. Moonbreaker is really laid back. I mean, it isn't Stalker. You saw this in the voice lines plenty. It's silly and fun and enjoyable overall, and everyone has a shtick. It even translates to their movement. Like, originally, I heard criticism that the units themselves don't have animations. They don't move as they are just static tabletop board pieces. But I think the lack of movement actually adds to their personality. Like, firstly, if they moved, then the whole aspect of painting is kind of lost. Painting a mini has to be static because then you can highlight it a certain way, do zenithal highlights, object source lighting, and get the recesses shaded, all that other kind of jazz. But the movement is like a kid is playing toy soldiers and making vroom vroom stomp stomp sounds as they go around. Maximus, for example, is all full of himself, you know, the light-footed character. So he just bounces around as he moves. Zax is on a rocket, so he just lifts off and comes back down. Gardener is a big chunky plant bomb, so he stomps around with big lungering footsteps. Beatrice is thick and heavy. Hit and Run's got the zoomies. Motherfucking Dome will just jump and slam, and I could go on and on. Characters not being animated actually sells their character even more just from how they move and react on the battlefield. Like, I hope, I pray even, that you can understand why I have been having so much fun with this game. You know, me, the Warhammer guy and everything like that. It's literally almost everything I could have wanted for a game like this. Getting good matches is such a brilliant time. The game itself is fun, and there's so much to think about. Being reactive and proactive, painting up your own special army, making it your own. It really has all the hallmarks of one of the best strategy games on Steam, and I say that with full confidence. So, what happened? Why is the player count so low at the moment? Honestly, I think it's marketing. You know, we talked in my AAA video about the amount of money, millions and millions of dollars that go towards the marketing budget. Moonbreaker, despite being done by Unknown Worlds, despite being written by Brandon Sanderson, and despite being a tabletop gamer's wet dream, has barely seen any press. I know this because they hired me. Not for this video. No, this video already had a sponsor. This video isn't sponsored by Moonbreaker. And I have to say that legally, right? Like, if it was and I didn't tell you, I would be breaking the law and the FTC would be on my ass. No, I was actually given a sponsorship for Moonbreaker many months ago. 8 streams, 2 hours minimum. And as you can tell, it's got its grips in me, claws sunk deep. It was a total blast, but it didn't appear to pay off in numbers. And I think this was twofold. One, I mean, my Twitch stream is a fine size. It's got good numbers, but it's not insane. This is the kind of game that would have been better suited to some of the much larger streamers who have taken interest in this kind of game. But secondly, when I streamed it, this game was massively different. There was no objective mode. It was only kill the enemy captain. That was the whole point. So it created kind of these turtle builds or arm race builds, and the games went on for way too long. Plus, there wasn't quite enough in terms of captains and crew. Now, the game has been hugely overhauled. 5 captains, not 3. Tons of new crew.
There's
The
even
new
more
objective
captains now.
game mode making it significantly more balanced and giving all units a place. They redid how Cinder worked, how crew deployment worked. They rebalanced a ton of units. And for God's sakes, by the time this video is out, they're doing it again. Who knows what new things could be added even by the time I finish this script. I say that knowing full well what's going to be added. A few videos ago, I made my what even is AAA gaming video, right? Kind of a rant, it's all right. I mentioned Moonbreaker in that video. And then I get an email, CEO of Unknown Worlds and design director of Moonbreaker, Mr. Charlie Moon, sent me an email and said, hey, thanks for the shout out. I'd love to talk about the game more with you. And I took him up on it. We just chatted for a couple hours, just about the game, where it's going, what the plan was. I asked some hard questions about player count, about what the plan is, about here, there, and everywhere. I apologized for not bringing enough people into the game with my streams, despite, still already being paid for it. The guy was a CEO for Subnautica as well, design director of that game. For the last 5 years, they've been working on this game specifically, Moonbreaker.
Charlie
The
Moon.
excitement
Seems
in
like a
his
pretty cool guy.
voice and the discussions were palpable, not just for what it is now, but for what it's becoming. He showed me the experimental branch changes, removal of summoning sickness, and new deployment strategies, how you place your units down, a new...
So, just for the sake of context, like, the change to summoning sickness is that you can't use abilities or no, you can use abilities, but you can't move. So you can still, like, if you deploy, you can still attack and use abilities, but you can't move. So that changed summoning sickness. Also, in terms of how you deploy, it's now within a certain radius of any one of your units, not just your captains. That's already a change that happened between this video and the game's release.
Tug of war victory point system, where you fight your opponent for points, not just reach 10. New cap...
And that's the standard game now, where, like, you have to get, I think it's to 5 points, and it's a tug of war system. But as the game continues to go longer and longer, you need fewer points to win. So there is a chance that if you are, like, super camping and like just trying to really make it a war of attrition, that the point requirement will go down and you'll just lose automatically because you weren't being, like, engaged enough into the game. It's like pretty good changes.
Captain ideas, new crew ideas, and even something months out, roster perks, special perks that you can get depending on what captain you run and how many of a certain faction you carry. And like,
I don't think that's in the game.
I don't even think I've discussed painting enough. Like, I don't think you realize how good this system is. It's so addictive. There are people who don't play, tabletop board games. They just build and paint minis because they love the act of doing so. I thoroughly believe that if you don't enjoy the gameplay of Moonbreaker, you can still sink ungodly hours into the painting system. Way back when I was contracted to stream the game, they were 2-hour streams each time. Sometimes half of that stream, a full hour, was just me painting my unit. I think one of the streams I only painted, but then I would use those units to beat on fools. I cannot express this enough. There is no facet of this game I dislike. Maybe the options menu. It's a bit low on graphical options and stuff, but everything else I have described has been phenomenal. The gameplay is deep and rewarding. It's tactical and varied. The graphics are bright and colorful with characters voiced by top tier, unionized voice talent. The soundtrack is phenomenal, and all of this whole package is technically still early access. This puts other early access projects to shame. No lag, not one crash. It feels feature complete. As
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned, this is a YouTuber's dream. You know, I had the streams way back when, but I just mentioned this game in a video, and I got head honcho Charlie Dr. Moon contact me to talk about the game, and we just shot the shit. He was really nice,
yeah.
and he seemed like he had such a level of passion for the game, and I could tell that like the player count and stuff was really waning on him. All the things I just said, roster perks, all that fancy stuff, that's not really public knowledge. He showed it to me because he was excited, and I was like, am I allowed to say this? And he said, one sec, I have to ask. But at the end of the day, there's going to be a question posed by the end of this video. You're going to ask, should I buy Moonbreaker? Let's say you loved what you saw, but you're worried about the player count and longevity, because low player count is a big fear for a lot of people. To that I say this, if Moonbreaker has a player count of even a few hundred, that's enough. This isn't a 6v6 multiplayer shooter with lots of regions and skill levels. This is a one-on-one turn-based strategy PvP game. You only need 2 players for a game. Ping doesn't matter. It's turn-based, so location isn't a worry. The player count need for this game to feel like it's totally dead is substantially lower than almost every other game. What this game truly needs is just confidence. It's $30, and I think it's extremely worth the price. To further prove my enjoyment of this game, I plan on streaming it on this YouTube channel for 3 streams for a few days after this video goes live, just to make it even more apparent. Whew. Rounding this out, when I was speaking with Mr. Breaker, we discussed Subnautica's propelled success. We were reminded of Jacksepticeye, who played the game and really skyrocketed into popularity, pushing not only his own YouTube channel to bigger heights, but the game as well. I'm not Jacksepticeye. More come! I don't think I have the reach to do anything similar, but in this...
Right. So for context of that brief clip, Bricky did like a Hot Ones interview with his sister. And he was asking for milk. He was asking for milk. But there you go.
Jacksepticeye. More come! I don't think
There it
I
is.
have the reach to do anything similar. But in this world, with what AAA gaming has become, and all the things I ranted about in that previous video, this is an early access game that has more character than $70 games, is better optimized than $70 games, treats its player base better than $70 games, is less than half the price, and made by 30 people in a niche that can genuinely explode with the right push. And that right there should be celebrated. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope I got it through to all of you that I really like this game. This is not a sponsored thing for that. This is not any of that stuff. I am genuine with the fact that I adore this title. I like the people who are making it. I like the conversations I had with the CEO. And at the end of the day, if this really blows up and does extremely well, I could totally see Games Workshop contracting them for some kind of DLC expansion or whatever that's Warhammer related. And it would be arguably one of the best Warhammer tabletop games ever made. I genuinely believe that. I'll go ahead and leave the Steam link for the game in the description. Check it out. Give it a look. I'll be streaming it on this channel anyway. You can watch me do that regardless. Thank you so much for watching. We're covering another strategy game next. A different kind, auto.
Yeah. Game's good, man. Game's real good. It's a good game. Really glad I picked it up. And it's absolutely worth it and deserves support. And genuinely, like, the only complaints I have really seen other people have for the game is complaining about the low player base. Like, if it had more single player support, like more single player stuff, like some, story stuff, I would totally be on board with that. But I feel like those are the kinds of things that can be added over time. But it just needs the right amount of support to, like, get the stuff that it so woefully and obviously, in my opinion, deserves. And I really don't want this game to kind of, like, fall by the wayside. It really doesn't. It really deserves better. So, like, I really want it to explode in a good way. But yeah, good game. You are correct. Yes. But yeah, Admired. Thanks for being here. I should probably start to wind down so I can actually go to bed. So I'm gonna stop streaming. This stream went like a lot longer than I planned, but I'm happy that it did because I got to talk to you for a bit and show off Moonbreaker some more, and yeah, good times. But yeah, so I'm gonna go because it's almost midnight. Alrighty. I don't know what the latency issue with this, but yeah. Thanks for there we go. I just saw you say thanks for streaming, so I don't know what the delay is. Either way. Happy to hear from you. Hope you're well, hope you stay well, and regardless of how your day is going, I hope it gets